Here we are. Welcome. Welcome to Jim Norton and Sam Roberts.
This California mom story, I assume everything's fake when I first read it now.
Well, you're a bit of a skeptic.
I've become a skeptic, yeah.
Good for you. Stuff is fake all the time.
It is.
And you don't want to be made to look like a fool.
No. Even though Nick did agree that the car flipping over was real.
Yeah, no, the car flipping over was definitely real.
I still think it's fake.
Ooh.
I know. I'm probably wrong. But this California mom thing is terrible. She was branded. Her nose is broken.
So it's on the front page of the New York Post this morning. There's a woman in California. Oh. She was abducted months ago, though,
3
right?
weeks.
3 weeks ago.
Yeah, by 2 Hispanic women.
So 3 weeks ago, she disappears. And nobody knows where she is, and they put signs up everywhere and everything. She's this 34-year-old blonde woman who's there in California. I guess she was jogging, and she disappeared. And then on Thanksgiving Day, they found her at the side of the highway. She weighed like 87 pounds. Her hair had been hacked off. She'd been beaten up. She'd been branded, like with a branding iron or something. She'd been burned. She had chain marks on her where she was chained up and stuff. And apparently she's saying like 2 Hispanic women kidnapped her and then I guess tortured her for a while, for 3 weeks, and then dumped her off on the side of the road when they were done. Yeah, well, she said, they also said there's a weird twist that there's been reported that in 2003 there's a blog post with her using her maiden name, so it may have been her, ripped to Latinos while saying she was proud to be white, so they're wondering if it was like some kind of retribution, but that's a long time to wait. Yeah, but you never know, someone might stumble on something. I guess, but how would they know she was jogging?
She used her maiden name. Like, right. The amount of dots that you would have to connect.
True. Plus, you can find that crazy. If that's your motivation to hurt somebody, you could find that shit on Twitter from today, and just abduct somebody there. Yeah, you know what I mean. If you're gonna, especially if she's jogging or whatever, if this is as it seems, it would seem kind of random. Very random. Like they just wanted to grab her, but it's very odd because you don't hear about adults getting kidnapped. No, not for no reason. Just to kidnap an adult and torture them, and then. That's it, and then I'm finished? I just wanted to do that? I was kidnapped, but I don't talk about it. Oh, my God, really? Yeah. When? Recently. No, I've been doing the show with you. What do you mean? Not that recently, but in the last year. I've known you for the last 10 years. Oh, yeah. What do you mean you've been kidnapped in the last year? I was kidnapped by people who just wanted me to make them laugh. They must have gotten rid of you very quickly. Well, this one's a bust. Yeah, they realize the error of their ways. Yeah. I know he's pontificating. We can't kidnap people at random anymore, expecting them to make us laugh. Yeah, this is not working out well. What happened to this guy? He was kidnapped when he was fat. Just got Netflix instead. Yeah, this will do the trick. This is not good. Last one. Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know what the story is, and there's like a 2-page article about the thing, and they're talking about the experience, they're talking about the husband, and there's police reports, and there's medical reports, and she went to the hospital. It's not like the bruises were fake. Nothing was fake. That's all real. And the police, it says in the article, when they called the husband, they were like, we found her, blah, blah, blah. And before they let him see his wife, they were like, brace yourself, because it was that bad. But it's still like there's no, as I'm reading this thing, there's no motive. There's no, like, the suspects, there's no suspects. She knows they're Hispanic, but if they knew her, she didn't appear to know them because there's no identifying traits about them whatsoever. And what Hispanic women or any women can just take off from work for 3 weeks to look at some lady and torture her? Like, how does that happen? Adults can't disappear. You know what happens when an adult disappears for 3 weeks? They post signs everywhere. That's what happened to this woman. Yeah. Like, it becomes a news story. She's lucky to be alive. You get kidnapped 3 weeks later, you're dead. Yeah, if you get kidnapped at random, yeah, I would think, especially if you're an adult who people know can communicate, like the risk of you running your mouth about the people who nearly beat you to death is, I'd say, fairly high. I wonder if it was a sexual slavery ring. That sounds so like, it sounds like talking about devil worship in the 80s, but they do pop up, these sexual slavery I guess, things. But nowadays, that stuff is done, like, you don't kidnap somebody and just throw them in, like, you get them, you find people, you convince them to be prostitutes, yeah, and you don't find them at 34. No, but I mean, they might kidnap them, too. I mean, I think they might kidnap them. Yeah, I know with kids they do, I don't know if they do with adults as much, but... Because I know there's tons of documentaries that come out now about like girls that move out to California and they want a career in entertainment, and then they convince them to do porn, and then they convince them to prostitute, and then all of a sudden they fall into this thing.
Summer by Force, though. I know Summer by Force.
Yeah.
Maybe that's just with younger. I watched some documentary on some kids that were forced into. There was a murder committed. It was a kid was kidnapped and murdered in the Midwest. He might have been 12. Was he murdered?
I don't know. He was definitely kidnapped, though.
Yeah, he was kidnapped. They found his wagon. He was delivering newspapers. They just found his wagon.
It's a terrible thing to
This might have been in the 70s. And back then, the police didn't investigate till you were missing for like 3 days or whatever.
Jesus Christ.
The fucking parents.
You got a lot done in 3 days.
The parents went through this nightmare of getting the police to do anything about it. It's a famous case. He was a paperboy. Just his shit was gone, and it turned out it was this weird sexual slavery ring that had kidnapped him. And the guy who actually, I think, helped kidnap him said he was kept for a long time and sold into prostitution. And this guy seemed like he was a little crazy because he's in jail.
Yeah.
But the police never even questioned this guy after he confessed. And then the mother of this kid went out to meet with this prisoner who was 15 when it happened, so they kind of forced him to do it. Mm-hmm. And the place he talked about, yeah, there you go, Johnny Gosh Tragedy, that's exactly what it is. Who Took Johnny Gosh, I think it's called. It's on Netflix, right?
Oh, I heard about it. Yes,
it's really good.
It's on
Johnny
Netflix.
Gosh. And they think he's dead. They don't know 100% that he's dead, but they believe he's dead.
So they think he could have been kidnapped at a young age and then kind of brainwashed and just... So if he's not dead, he could just be so brainwashed that he hasn't... But at this point... Especially if you're on fucking Netflix, something would probably snap in you to be like, oh shit, yeah, that was me.
Dude, they just took him, and these poor parents, he just disappeared. One day he was there, one day he was gone. And it was really a chilling, so sorry if I blew the ending by telling the people that they got some of that. I forgot that I just saw it on Netflix.
You got excited.
I did. I got excited, but I forgot where I just saw it.
Right.
So I apologize.
It just came out on Netflix.
I
so
know,
I'm
sorry. It wasn't intentional.
At the same time, though, it's a real story.
Yeah, you're right, it is. But I still like to let people watch it.
Yeah, because you didn't know the story ahead of time. You just watched it on Netflix like other people wanted to.
It's a good name for a documentary. Who Took Johnny Guy? Or Who Took Johnny?
Yeah, but now we know who took him.
We don't know exactly who.
Yeah, but we know why, and it was the prisoner, and we don't know where he is.
They don't even know if this guy's telling the truth. They don't know if this guy's telling the truth. The mother wants to believe it. And they show you these pictures of this kid in underwear tied up. Oh. And they're saying that it was him, like 12 or 13. But the father is saying, that's not my son. And when you look at him, you're like,
so they don't even know.
They don't even know if it's him. And then the mother's like, that's him, because she wants to believe he's alive.
Of course she does.
But she wants to know that there was a life for him after, and not just he wasn't just murdered.
That happens so often. Like every serial killer that ended up going to jail, especially like in the 60s, 70s, and before, they would always go to jail and confess a ton of crimes that they had nothing to do with, just because now they're in jail and they got these delusions of grandeur and they want all this credit and they're nuts.
Yeah, or they give these guys, they don't give them the death penalty if they'll identify bodies and where they are, just to give these victims, families, some peace. A lot of times these guys will use the bodies to plea bargain a little bit.
Right.
To getting a better sentence or just not getting put to death.
That's how, like, John Walsh, just at the end of it, he was like, yeah, we're pretty sure it was Otis Toole. But there was never any real, like, concrete closure. They were like, yeah, I'm sure it was him.
I guess they've done enough investigating where they know he was a real creep.
And you kind of just got to shut the door on it.
Well, he had confessed about it, and then I think he recanted.
Right. But like we said, once you're in jail, all those confessions from those maniacs are like, yeah, I guess it could be true.
Yeah.
But what do they have to lose by it?
I don't see a lot of them. I don't always put a lot of stock in the jailhouse confessions. The guys, because like how many guys just tell their cellmate, I did it? Like that seems like a crazy thing to do. It just seems like the cellmate's usually trying to bargain to get out.
Unless they want to be tough guys in jail. Like, hey, just so you know, I killed even more people. Like,
but raping a kid is not one you brag about.
You don't think so?
No, that's not a big one in jail. Yo, man, he fucked a lot of kids. You damn Skippy.
He's the king around here.
Yo, you got kids? I'll fuck them. Hey, easy. We're all friends.
It doesn't get you over?
No, it doesn't.
In jail?
It doesn't make you a hero in jail.
He's the king of child rapes.
Yeah. I thought they'd be putting chocolates in my cell every night.
Uncle Paul just goes in and lies about he's raped even more kids. Yeah. They're like, no.
Yeah, that's the wrong philosophy.
It's terrible.
Yeah, the Lindbergh baby. I had him.
Even Uncle Paul's too old for that one.
Yes, he is. No, not old enough.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah. That case is even too old for Uncle Paul.
So I guess they'll figure it out.
They'd have to. I mean, well, there's no way. Who knows? Like, you would think that there'd be, if you keep a woman for 3 weeks and you're torturing her or something, you'd think there'd be some kind of DNA. You think if there's chain marks and branding and everything. Like, there's got to be some of that under the fingernail stuff if they've investigated right. You know, by now I'm sure it's gone, but if they've investigated the thing right, because it doesn't sound like she was allowed to shower and keep up proper hygiene.
Probably not.
Lost a ton of weight. She wasn't eating. They hacked her hair off. You know what they should do? Just look for Hispanic households and see if they find blonde hair on the ground.
Absolutely. I thought it was in a household, though.
You don't think
I think
so?
she was taken somewhere else, they said. Yeah, some weird.
I guess, but how would she know? Could have just been somebody's basement. Remember that house in Cleveland?
Oh, right.
It was just a house, but it was like, and once you got inside, it was like a torture chamber.
Yeah, maybe it was.
You know?
But but he was raping them, so at least you understood it was a sexual crime. This, unless there's more to it.
Just beating up a woman.
By 2 ladies. They don't usually beat you up like that.
No, usually not.
I'd hate that.
I'd call it unprecedented.
So
you would hate that?
Yeah.
If a couple of women grabbed you and threw you in a van.
And it wasn't sexual, they're just beating me?
Yeah, you're like, oh, ladies, what are you doing? They just wanted to hit you with chains and things.
And brand me, put a fucking, call me Jimmy Brand Muffins. Because I was branded.
Because you were branded?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm sure
that would be a real stinker.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, I wonder where this is going. Ow.
Ow.
Stop. Ow, can I eat some? I'm hungry. No. Ow. Stop.
I was, before I went to bed last night, for no reason, I Googled flayed to see like cartel videos. Don't do that.
Why'd you do that?
I'm an asshole.
Right before you went to bed?
Yeah, I thought of you. I was like, not that I want to flay you, but like, he'd probably wonder, why am I doing this? And I don't have an answer.
Just a really poor choice.
Yeah. So I don't know what's happening with that lady, man. It's fucking.
You're supposed to you're not even supposed to look at screens before you go to bed. It's supposed to be a nice quiet time.
I know.
Where you relax, maybe reflect on the day and think about tomorrow a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, you turn off whatever was stimulating you.
Yeah.
And then spend 10 minutes just kind of chilling out and relaxing, not watching the cartel fillet people.
That's bad news.
Did it do anything to your soul? Did it help
they didn't
you?
actually watch. I didn't see a fillet. I just saw the result. It's terrible.
Yeah, oh, you just saw the results.
Yeah, but it makes me realize about being picked up and just having bad things happen to you. Because it sucks.
It's the fucking worst.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just get picked up, and all of a sudden you're like, I thought I was going for a jog, but now I'm completely fucked.
Oh, there's a guy slamming online trolls. Yeah, her husband slammed the media for having a voracious appetite, and he slammed online trolls for saying that it's fake. Rumors, assumptions, lies, and hate have been both exhausting and disgusting. These people ought to be ashamed of their malicious, subhuman behavior. Yeah, it's a weird case, though. It's not that people are doubting you. It's like, it's just something that doesn't make sense for people. We don't usually hear about, you know. I mean, in a way, you hope it's fake because that means that this didn't happen to her.
Yeah, because you don't want it to happen to you.
Yeah, it's
like
also
you don't want
sad.
You don't want it to think that this is a real thing that could happen. But you have to sympathize with the husband that maybe he's a little close to this and doesn't necessarily like his family, the greatest family tragedy of all time that's ever happened to him being trivialized and questioned.
Well, yeah, but it's just an odd case.
It is
to have
very
somebody
strange.
Kidnapped
For no apparent reason.
No ransom, no request, no contact, and then just released. It's an odd thing to have happen. So you think, well, they're doing it for a book deal, or again, maybe not. But it's just a question you ask.
Of course it's a question you ask, because you've seen people do it before.
The guy, the grandson from Fiat, the grandson just faked his own kidnapping because they said they speculate it was drugs. And he was on a binge.
Really?
Yeah. The kid who was, he was the grandson of...
Former CEO.
The CEO of Fiat. And his name is Lapo Elkin, is that his name? He goes on a 2-day bender with a transgender. Oh, my God.
Oh, boy.
I didn't realize how much I love this guy. I just read the Twitter headline which said he faked his own kidnapping. A 2-day bender with a transgender escort in a New York City housing project.
In the projects?
Then claims he was kidnapped to get ransom money for his family to pay for his drug binge. Wow. Oh, I guess he owed the money. He goes, my grandfather owns Fiat.
I wonder if it was the same housing project where Bill Clinton fathered that child.
I don't know. Well, I wonder if there's something else. Let's see who this young lady is.
Could have been.
Wait a minute. That's not the right.
Just a housing project full of fun. Look at this
Go
guy.
down the other way. I know. He really looks like a douche.
Wearing fucking a suit with those shorts.
And
like
blue.
is he Australian? In Australia, they love those suit shorts.
Go to the other way again, Derek. I want to see the down lower.
On Wednesday, just before he departed, Who
is the escort? Oh,
You want to see if you know her by name?
Wait, he's worth $800 million? 800? This guy or his family?
I mean, probably his family, but he gets it. He's the kid.
Oh, wait a minute. He's a cash-strapped millionaire. And he couldn't get $10,000 by claiming a family rep and claiming he was kidnapped. And the family rep, of course, called authorities, and they arrested 29-year-old Curtis McKinstry on charge of grand larceny by extortion.
This is probably not the first time he's done this, right? Like, he probably has a bit of a reputation for himself. So when he goes to the family business and goes, hey, I need $10,000, they're like, no, of course you can't have $10,000. We know exactly what you're doing.
This guy, the incident comes 11 years after this guy overdosed on a mixture of heroin and coke while in the company of a 53-year-old transsexual prostitute. He's one of the sons born to writer, blah, 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 Countess, whose father, the grandson, was the head of Fiat. And, oh my God, the grandfather died in 2003, left behind a fortune reported to be close to $2 billion. And the brother is the company head. So they said this guy himself might be worth $800 million. And he's in a project. Probably said, Google me, and you'll see who I am.
Yeah.
That's the thing with a cell phone. They're like, okay, you got it covered, but then he couldn't get the cash. So is this another transsexual, or is this the same?
It's got to be another one. There's no way you're going 11 years later to the same person.
No, but I mean, it's not just two stories made into one. Wow.
No, because this is a new one. He got the money.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. 39-year-old society fixture. In 2009, he was named to the Best Dressed Hall of Fame by Vanity Fair. Man, oh man, and it wasn't enough for him. He got into the Best Dressed Hall of Fame, and it wasn't enough. Those are the things that people work their whole lives.
The guy in the blue suit with the shorts?
That's right. Best Dressed Hall of Fame.
Yeah, by the way, they said the story of kidnapping fell apart because they realized he called the family rep from his cell phone.
No.
But I mean, that is kind of how you would do it.
Yeah, I guess.
Unless they can ping the cell phone. There's so much they can do. Now, you can't fake a kidnapping and use technology. Write a letter. John Benet Ramsey, whatever happened there, maybe they'll figure it out, maybe they won't. But if that was faked, I have to say big if. That's one of the last ones you're going to get away with because it was handwritten, the note.
People love lying in the project. That's like that police officer in the movie American Gangster who was sitting there drooling, and he was all on heroin, but he had just shot a guy in the projects, and he was like, he pulled a gun on me, man.
That's right.
And he had to get police back up to come get him out of there, because otherwise he was going to get destroyed by the other residents of the projects.
Why is this guy on Thanksgiving going to the fucking projects if he's worth $800 million? Get a fucking hotel, get a suite at the fucking peninsula, and have her come to you.
There's a lot of questions about your behaviors. Like, people like things. Like,
yeah, but I'm not crazy.
He's fucking crazy. There's no doubt about that.
I'm not crazy. Who's this young lady?
Deja vu.
11 years after Donato Bracco. Oh, Patrice. Oh,
that's the girl from 11 years ago.
Yeah.
What do you think of her?
I mean, there
are people who would say, why go to a prostitute when you can get sex without paying for it? But the answer is because you like paying for it. It's part of it, right?
Yeah.
So, like, for this guy, I'm assuming that part of the deal is he likes being naughty and filthy and going to the fucking projects.
You might be right. That could be his idea of being real.
Right. He likes to, even though he knows he's worth $800 million, he likes to be dirty and go to the projects and do drugs and fuck trainees.
I wonder if there's a picture of him with a very beautiful woman here who's supposed to marry Charmaine something. He's an Iranian model. In 2000, what was that? Oh, maybe that's now.
In August.
In August. Oh, you know what? There you go. That may explain everything. That may explain why he can't. He had to say why he was gone for 2 days. Where were you? There's a lot of questions
now.
When you're worth $800 million and you have a fiance and you're gone on Thanksgiving, you have a lot of fucking explaining to do.
You think his brother was like, I don't know.
I don't know where he is.
I don't know where he is.
Wow, that's torture to be that guy. And wow,
it's Uma Thurman.
Yeah, there he is kissing Uma Thurman on the mouth very hard.
Was he dating her? Or was he friends? They look friends.
What are you talking about? They're really smooching there.
No, he's holding her head. Looks at their laugh. He's got a cigarette in his hand. He has gigantic hands. Probably has a big dick.
I want to be friends with Uma Thurman.
Yeah, me too. Hold on. I was very pissed at myself about with Uma Thurman in May. Well, did he date her or was he fucking... I want to see her feet.
I don't think that's what the article's about. You can turn on Kill Bill if you want to see her feet.
So I don't know, man. This guy's interesting.
I would love
my
to
God,
talk
he spent
to
2 days in a coma. Oh, he overdosed in 2005.
He loves drugs. That's the thing.
That woman back then was one of 3 transsexual escorts that he had been partying with the night before, falling into a coma, with 2 women named Cynthia and Tanya also joining the group.
There's an interesting thing. Even if you're one of the heirs to the fiat fortune, drugs make people make terrible decisions. Not a lot of great decision makers are on drugs.
Yeah, man, that's a terrible, terrible... He's going to die. 39 years old, worth that kind of money.
I can't believe he's made it to 39.
Yeah.
And if he wasn't that wealthy, there's no way he'd still be alive.
You know what, though? That kind of money, he may be in worse shape than he would have been in, because you have an endless supply.
Just access?
To get, yeah, you can do it whatever you want, whenever you want it.
But don't you think that if he was broke, he would have either tried to rob or rip off the wrong guy? Because obviously, this is a guy who needs his fix.
Oh, maybe.
Unless part of not giving a fuck is how rich he is, right? Like, part of the reason that he thinks he's invincible and can do drugs and go into a coma and fuck tranny prostitutes and go to the projects is because he's worth $800 million. And when you're worth that much money, nobody says no to you.
What is the now? What is the thing here where they said he made a video saying he was going to meet some interesting characters in New York? I want to see that. There's a video of him before he came to New York. How embarrassing to get busted. Is that the video?
He's wearing his red suit from his best dress
He's
list.
a good dresser, I'll say that.
You like those suit shorts?
I don't like them, not for me.
No?
Like, you guys might look at me and think that I should dress like the Fiat Air. I don't think it's for me.
I would love if you dressed like that in your special.
Oh my
if
God.
you just came out in a blue velvet suit with suit shorts. Just some. You
like
should
Angus Young.
You should wear Bermuda shorts for your special. With dress socks pulled up.
I still don't know how I'm going to dress. Like, I'm going to probably wear just a t-shirt and a different color t-shirt than I did last time, but I don't know what to wear.
No, wear a nice double-breasted velvet blue blazer.
Hello!
With some velvet blue Bermuda shorts.
Hello!
That's right.
How are you?
People will be like, oh, who's this guy with the international flair?
Yeah.
You know? I got to see this what this what this comedy special is all about.
Yeah. What are you doing?
Yeah.
No jokes. Just do bad accent.
Just doing the accent the entire time.
You're looking at me like, what's he wearing shorts for?
I am. What?
Where are you from? I want to say what country because I can't figure out what the accent is.
Right. New Jersey.
New Jersey. I grew up there.
Is that Australian or British or?
You ought to know. I won't answer it.
Is it South African? I don't understand.
I'm really bad with accents. So let's see his video.
Sure.
Today I'm traveling abroad. I'll be visiting many various countries because there's a lot of projects in development.
Projects? Yeah. I don't think we knew what kind of projects he was talking about.
By the way, he's standing in a giant walk-in closet.
Yeah.
That's like a New York apartment, his closet. That's a gigantic that's what that is. That's his dressing area.
You know what's amazing? His walk-in closet is surely larger than the apartment that he was in the projects pretending to be kidnapped.
Yeah. That's amazing. Or maybe there he can get high and no one cares, like in the projects, but...
Well, yeah, I mean, nobody's going to rat him out in the projects. Snitches get stitches. But I'm sure it's... he could surround himself. A rich guy can have a drug problem. Like, nobody was fucking... Like, Charlie Sheen, when he was on drugs, could do drugs in his house all day long if he wanted to, and he was rich and it was fine.
That's right.
You know what I mean? That rich people can do that. They don't
check your cell phones at the door.
Yeah, they don't have to go to the projects. You go to the projects because it's your kink.
Get the Ritz. Go to the Ritz. Get a suite. If
he doesn't want that.
$800 million.
That's his life, though.
Get a fucking Courtyard Marriott room and get security so they can't rip you off.
That's his life. That's his life. He wants risk.
Yeah.
He wants danger. That's why you do drugs. He wants that high of being like, this could go terribly, terribly wrong.
He looks like a comedian I'm friends with named Frank Vignola, who I haven't seen in a long time.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Does Frank Vignola wear bright red suits?
No. He's just a normal dude.
Oh.
Of new ideas that I will be soon showing to you all in the near future, and many different things that will be done.
I'm going to light up a crack pipe. I'm going to take a dick in my mouth and ass at the same time. Yeah. I'm going to show you the new clothing line.
In some of the various New York housing projects.
Yes, it's going to be like the polo horse, except there's going to be a dick in the mouth and in the ass, and a crack pipe in the hand.
Instead of swinging the stick, we swing the pipe.
Oh, sir. What's his name? Elkin?
Elkin.
Oh, Elkin.
Oh, his dad would be so disappointed.
Yeah.
Really, I mean, really bummed out.
It's mostly probably for the drugs and the housing projects.
Yeah. Yeah. I would say that would come before the trans stuff.
Yeah, he probably knows he's a little fruity patootie.
That's fine. You know what I mean?
A little fruity patootie.
Nobody cares if somebody's a little fruity patootie,
Nah,
right?
when you're that rich and you dress that well, no one cares what you stick in your mouth.
Right, exactly.
He dresses well. He's got a dick in his mouth. Yeah, but look at his outfit.
Look at that. Yeah. Why do you think he's wearing those shorts? Easier to bend at the knees.
Absolutely. He just want to scuff up his knees and give away that he's been tooting.
Exactly.
He's been tooting on a prick.
Slide a pair of knee pads right under a pair of shorts.
Yeah.
Not so easy with slacks.
Yeah, he doesn't need people laughing at him because he's been tooting on a prick. He walks in the morning.
So I toot on a prick.
A close future of Italian independence, Garage Italia Customs, and independence.
Is that a dog barking?
I'll be seeing many very interesting characters.
Look at all his shoes.
That's what I'm saying.
You see all his shoes? He had all kinds of sneakers and everything?
Yeah. This mother's name, this father mucker's name ought to be Shoes McGillicuddy.
Here's what I love. That there's this, and for those of you who are fans of Chip Chipperson, this was a moment of character identification. The person playing Chip had this moment of, oh, I fucked up, I should stop. And then this realization of, no, Chip wouldn't stop.
Chip wouldn't stop.
And kept plowing right through. Because he thought to himself, the punchline is going to be so worth me flubbing over this entire setup.
Yeah, Shoes McGillicuddy.
That was worth it.
That was what Chip was rushing to.
Shoes McGillicuddy.
Father Mucker.
By the way, we do have some audio to play later on in the show of the Chip the Dog commercial.
Yeah, and by the way, I understand that it's being worked on by somebody is doing a little...
I saw a preview of... There have been a lot of versions of Chip the Dog, the video.
Yeah.
A lot of fans, and we love it, by the way.
It's awesome.
I love... It makes it a lot funner doing a show where fans want to be like interactive and are doing photoshops and videos and stuff. Like I fucking love seeing all the different versions.
Hold on, except for the stuff where you fucking mess with our appearance.
Right.
Guys, please.
Jim had a meeting with us yesterday where he asked us to go out and please tell the fans not to make photoshops of him being fat anymore.
Yeah, I don't like that one. Got me yesterday. I was like, why am I so fat? Why am I so fat? I was like, oh, it's a Photoshop. Thank the Lord.
But I did see a preview of the one that is being worked on that you showed me.
It's very funny.
It's fucking amazing.
It's very funny.
But we'll play the audio of the new commercial later on. Let's go back to Franz, or whoever this guy is.
Elkin.
Elkin.
In the field and in the entrepreneurial field in the next few days. And I'll be going all over the United States of America and Asia. Have a great day and see you soon.
Oh, yeah.
He
wanted to announce to the world he's making his trip. I mean, so he announces to the world he's making his trips, and then he goes, I've been kidnapped into projects.
Wow, to get $10,000.
For $10,000.
That's actually not that much money. Considering
for a millionaire, it's nothing.
For a guy who's worth $800 million and to be spending 2 days of fucking getting high, plus you're probably paying for the sex.
Right. But that's how you know he's impulsive. Because if this was a planned thing where he's like, I'm going to go have a sex drug go to the project trip, he would put himself in a position where he had cash readily available to him.
You're right. Look at those shoes. He has
He's got a whole fucking collection. Sneakers, everything.
He doesn't want him dead. All those jackets.
Who do you think's going to get all the jackets?
No, probably his family's cousins.
You think so?
Yeah, cousins who are not direct heirs to the fiat fortune.
Yeah.
$2 billion.
But he doesn't make himself cash rich when he goes to the States because he doesn't know he's going to do this. He
blew it on something else.
He could have.
He might have blown it somewhere else.
He could have just really underestimated.
He could have went to the bank, though. But again, who knows what kind of watch he's under? Because sometimes these guys, it's a stipulation of their money that you can't, you have to account where your money's going. And now he's got a fiance. He might be able to get $10,000 in cash because she might be like, no more tooting on penises.
Right. She knows.
No more tooting on fucking geriatric dicks.
He likes doing drugs. He likes to toot on a prick. You know what I mean?
He likes tooting on a prick once in a while.
Every now and then, he likes to have a toot. And the last thing she wants for him to do.
Okay.
Last thing she wants to do is have Lapo go over to the United States and be lapping on a pair of balls.
Yeah, do you think when he's giving head to a transgender prostitute, he's a liposuction? Yeah, it's the liposuction.
No, I got it.
Little wordplay.
Liposuction.
Come on, damn it! Where's my bell? I want a bell.
What kind of a bell?
Like Anthony used to have. I want one. I don't want to do any of the old sound effects because I don't want to steal from the old show.
Yeah.
Except for the car crash, but I do want a bell.
But you just want a bell to denote a great joke?
Yeah, I would have given it the old jingle there, but I wouldn't call it inappropriate bell to call it something else.
The fun time, the jocular bell.
The bell of jocularity.
I was about to go there too. Yep.
The bell of jocularity. Travis, and he's laughing. He gets it.
He gets it. He gets it.
He gets it. He's laughing.
I love this guy too. Impossible is nothing. Dream big. Be bold and creative. This is when you go on Instagram and you go for like motivation to start your day. This is the guy who's giving you motivation. A guy who's got to pretend that he's kidnapped so he can get 10 grand so he can pay his prostitute and drug dealer in the projects of New York.
Jesus, what are you doing, dude?
That's who's giving you Instagram motivation.
I guess you're right, though. He has nothing but nice shit his whole life. Like, if your grandfather runs Fiat, your whole life you've had great shit. Mm-hmm. So he probably, you're right, that's his high. That's him being real and getting into the projects, being dangerous.
Dangerous. He needs that danger. He needs everything because he's fine, right? Like he goes through life knowing he's never going to be homeless. He's always going to have a job. He wants for nothing, as they say. So when he goes to the projects and when he's doing drugs there and when he's fucking trainees there, it's like there's a real possibility that something could go very wrong.
What is that pool? Go back. What is that pool? Holy fuck, does he have a nice life? Where is that spa? We're looking at a very peaceful looking pool. Is that his house or is that a spa?
All he writes in the caption is, "Who said paradise wasn't on Earth?" And it's this amazing pool with like rock formation around it and there's pillows and stuff. You think he's ever been intimate in that pool?
Yeah, unless it's a public spa.
I don't think that would bother him.
Where is that?
You want to go?
Yeah, but again, unless that's a billionaire place, then I can't go. But
I would imagine it is. I don't think he's going for like $200 a night, you know?
Damn it.
Sorry, buddy.
Sammy.
I know. Oh, my God. He loves bragging about his things, too.
He's in good shape, too, this bastard.
Well, yeah, he is.
I forget what I was going to say about his life. Can you go back over those pictures again, my sweet? I forget what I was going to say. I don't remember what. It inspired me to say something. I can't remember what. Oh, I don't remember. It doesn't matter.
He's got a thing that says, "What do you believe in?"
I know what I was going to say.
Okay, let's do this. I hate guys that are like motivational speakers that have been born into wealth and obviously can't handle it.
Yeah, he doesn't know what he's doing. Okay, let's do this. Crack pipe.
Yeah.
A mouthful of fun. He's on the mouthful of shame tour, not me.
Yeah.
I wonder if he's one of those guys that when he goes into the projects, talks like black people. I saw a white guy do it yesterday.
He definitely does.
I saw a white guy do it yesterday, and this guy is not, he's got money. He's not, I'm going to say he's a billionaire, but he's got money. And he's talking to a black guy.
Yeah.
Who works in let's just say the building.
It was Donald Trump?
It was.
Oh, I knew it.
And he was like, "Yeah, what's the cuz?" But why? What is it?
Black people are cool.
Stop doing that. It's fucking humiliating, and you don't have to do it. The black guy is not looking at you like, "Wow, man, this guy relates."
Never. I've told you before.
It's embarrassing shit.
I've literally been in interviews, right, where like I interview somebody who's like a celebrity, an actor, whoever it is, successful, rich.
Ah, come on, dude.
Not you. I'll interview them, and then I'll go in right after my interview and do an interview with DJ WhooKid, like co-host with him or whatever.
Sure.
And I've watched actors. Ugh. They don't even know they're doing it.
They don't know they're doing it. You're right. They don't know they're doing it.
Because I'll be like, you are a different person than the person I just spoke to.
Yo, what's up, man?
They go like, yo, what's up?
We compared audio of somebody.
Yeah, I think it was probably the guy from American Pie. Chris Klein.
That's who it was.
That was really it was alarming. He walked into the interview right after I'd interviewed him and was just going like, "What up, man?"
You don't need to do that. Black people they don't know how to they're not confused as to how to relate to you when you're just talking. Like when you're just being yourself.
Yeah.
Black people aren't like, "Yo, who is this guy? How do we talk to him?"
Right.
"Yo, what's up, man?" "Oh, that's how I communicate." It's so fucking insulting.
And it's the white guilt thing too.
Oh,
it's white people being like, "I'm gonna let them know that I get it."
But
you know what I mean? I know the struggle. All right, I get what it's like to be raised where you were raised. What up, dog?
And it's also culturally considered cool. Like,
it's super cool.
Everybody, like when you listen to Snoop talk, he's a rare kind of guy. Like everything he does is just like, ugh, that's just a cool way to do that.
You don't think it sounds cool when I call D-Bag D-Bizzle?
No,
that's not.
There's nothing you do that's cool. You're a cool guy,
right?
But there's nothing you do that resonates. Is like there's something in people's like Dave Chappelle's a cool guy.
Yes,
there's something with people's voices. Like you're born with a certain voice,
right?
That you have. There's white guys that are like that. They have their voice. They resonate being cool.
Yeah,
I'm not that guy. I'm a funny guy. I'm not a cool guy. I will never be a cool guy. I know. Get your hands down. Teft is in there objecting, but you are, and I'm not.
I'm definitely not doing that.
You weren't?
No, one of the rare times where I agree with everything Jim's saying.
Yeah, Jim is on the money this morning.
Yeah. But you know what I mean? There's guys who just have that, and then guys like this want to be that, but it's like...
Of course they do, but you can't put it on.
I mean, we all want to be that, but you can't be... When I was 18, I got over that. But as soon as I stopped drinking, in my first year of sobriety, I probably did it. You stop.
You don't. I always thought that the problem that when people criticize my voice, it was like he doesn't sound relatable because it sounds too cool.
No. It's womanly.
Oh,
and it's tinny and wormy.
Oh,
yeah. But Jim, you were cool when you were in the Lords.
Oh, I was.
Could you remind us what the Lords was? You don't mind?
No. I was when I was like 13. We were going to form a gang, and we called ourselves the Lords.
Why would you form a gang called the Lords when you guys couldn't get anything? What were you the Lords of?
That's a fair question.
What were you the Lords
of our domain and of all we saw and surveyed? And I remember me and Frank, my buddy Frank, who's a cop now. Frank was like a guy. He went on the straight and narrow before any of us did. He became obsessed with Rocky because he liked hitting the heavy bag. Like, this is 1984, and Frank was a guy who could he could knock you out with a fucking. With a left jab. He was like one of those guys, the first guy to have a fist that could punch through a brick. And it was me and Frank decided to go to the store and buy.
No, Frank was better.
Oh, Frank was better. And we went to buy the LORDS to put on the outside of our gang headquarters.
What was your gang headquarters?
We was build a fort in the woods for the Lords to hang out in.
You had a gang headquarter treehouse?
It was in the woods. We didn't build it.
You were the No Homers Club?
Some guys were going to get some wood and stuff to buy supplies. Tom and I forget who else was
supplies for what?
To build the Lords hangout that we probably would have protected.
How?
From who?
Other gangs trying to infiltrate.
Was it a gang-filled woods?
No.
You know, a lot of gangs in these woods.
Yeah, did you encounter a lot of gangs where you guys were like, we gotta come up with our own?
I'll be honest, I don't think we ever saw one. I think that the Lords would have had an easy time ruling all we've surveyed.
Jim and his friends really thought they were the bad kids in the movie It. Like they were like those guys. Those are the cool kids. When they're the bullies that are chasing everybody around. Yeah, they have their switchblades.
Yeah, we thought we were Henry, whose breath always smelled like gum. What kind of gum was it? Juicy fruit gum. I remember that from the book. Henry always chewed juicy fruit gum, and then when it came back, Stanley cut his wrists in the tub.
Yeah, he did.
Stan Uris, was that his name?
I don't remember. I saw the movie. I didn't read the fucking book. The movie's good.
I didn't like the movie. Tim Curry's a great actor, but I didn't like the way he portrayed Pennywise.
Why? How?
Because the voice, when you read the book first, I always put Pennywise's voice as not being gruff. I didn't picture him talking like that, like the way they had Tim Curry. I pictured him talking differently.
Like
how? Much more chilling. I don't know.
More
just
scary?
A sweeter clown voice.
I can't, like a clown.
Hey, Georgie, like a fun clown, like a not gruff,
right?
But then pulling your arm off. Did they show that in the fucking opening? In the opening scene of book, and then the opening scene of the book when he pulls the kids, he gets them to. Oh, they do have a sewer scene.
Yeah. No, yeah, they show him pulling him in the sewer.
But in the book, he fucking pulls the kid's arm because he reaches in for a balloon. And he fucking rips his arm out of the socket.
I don't think they show. It was wasn't it originally a TV movie? I think it was
John Thomas from the Waltons.
John Ritter,
right? Let me see just a moment of the. I didn't.
Whoa!
Stephen King's a genius, but the things he's involved with, I never liked TV wise.
They're terrible. It is the only good.
Yeah, the little boat.
Yeah,
was Georgie Denbrow. His name was.
Yeah.
Let me see.
It was good, but all the other Stephen King TV projects are horrible. The Shining was bad.
Looking down into
the Stephen King version of The Shining, obviously, not the.
Wait, let me hear his voice. Turn it up. Oh, he got his boat.
Yeah, he got his boat.
Yeah, but the description, if you read the book, the description Stephen King uses about the older brother Bill, the stutterer, making the boat for this kid and putting the wax on it so it didn't sink. Stephen King is a very underrated writer. Like, I mean, he's one of the biggest...
What do you mean he's underrated?
Listen, he's underrated because everyone buys his books, but people, when they mention the great writers, they don't mention... He's popular.
He's looked at as more of like a pop writer.
Right, for dummies, and hey, the middle of the country likes him.
Yeah.
He's a fucking genius writer. I mean, and it's... Because you don't hear the critics talking about how amazingly descriptive he is, and he's fucking awesome.
It sounds like he's wordy.
He can be wordy, yeah. It was like 1,100 pages.
Yeah, that's why I don't
see the arm getting ripped off.
I don't think they show the arm getting ripped off.
That's what they did in the fucking book. His arm came out of its socket.
Yeah. I mean, they say the same thing about American Psycho, that the book is so much better because it's more descriptive and blah, blah, blah. I don't have time for all of it. Just put the movie on. They do a good job, you know? Trim some of the fat.
Yeah, but the fat they trim, some of the fat is really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I just didn't like the book was fucking horrifying.
It
scared me. Yeah, it's the first Stephen King book I ever read when I worked at Caldor. I worked at Caldor in North Brunswick, and I was 88, and I just looked like a cool book cover, and I just picked up the soft cover had just come in, and I started reading, and I got addicted to Stephen King books.
You didn't purchase the book?
I think I just read it at work on break. I remember I worked with a guy named Fred and a Vietnam vet named Lars, who looked like Sergeant Slaughter.
He did?
He was a chopper pilot in Vietnam, yeah.
He hadn't let it go?
No, he was a cool guy, but he was a guy.
Yeah.
He was like a fucking... He drank black coffee. Talk like that. You know, he's a fucking guy.
Right.
You know, milk. If you put milk in your coffee, you're a fag. Like that type of dude.
You didn't allow him to be your male role model?
No.
I wouldn't think so.
No, I should have discussed my days in the Lords with him. But anyway...
You know, I used to be in quite a few wars myself.
Yeah,
you know?
I understand battle, Lars.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Keeping eye over our woods. When we were in the Lords.
I wanted to join the Lords, but I forget how the gang fell apart, but nothing ever came
because
of it.
everybody realized it was a colossal waste of time?
Yeah, that could have been it.
That could have been it, right?
We probably wouldn't have been fighters. I wasn't a fighter.
You know, so if another gang had come on your territory, you think it would have been a massacre?
We would have probably we would have probably just hid behind Frank, who could fight, or a couple other guys, or Joey Freno, who had big hands,
That's
could
so
throw a
fun.
punch.
You join a gang because you know there's a couple guys there that could fight. So as long as I'm in the gang with those guys, we can all be like, oh yeah, we're tough. We're the Lords.
I was cowardly.
You were?
Yeah. And I went to the projects once to buy drugs, to buy crack. And the idea of going in there for a weekend is very scary.
Why'd you buy crack?
I don't know, because I couldn't mail order it to me. Why did I buy crack? To smoke it. What other reason would you buy crack for?
Why didn't you smoke crack?
I was trying to give a message to the young kids.
I didn't know you smoked crack when you were young.
I did not as, I did it, yeah. It wasn't my main thing. But
How many times?
A number.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, I did.
But you were not a great person while you were on crack?
I don't think it was. I didn't go down the toilet with it, luckily. But
Yeah.
I mean, it was in the projects area. I remember just going to the projects and that one time almost getting robbed. It was very scary. So if you go in there for a weekend and you're worth $800 million,
Yeah.
maybe they're looking out for you because they know you're going to pay for your stuff. So maybe you have people looking out for you for buying the drug. Usually they don't beat you up if you're buying drugs. Maybe somebody would, but usually the guys selling you the drugs want you to come back. They don't want the customers protected.
How do you end up doing crack, though? Like, are you smoking weed and doing a little bit of coke?
Yeah, I don't even remember, to be honest. I don't remember who first turned me on to it.
You're just on a downward spiral,
Yeah,
though.
I don't remember who turned me on to it. I honestly don't. I probably should, but I don't.
So you spent those couple years of really using.
Yeah, it was
Like, you did a lot of stuff.
Yeah, enough.
Yeah.
I don't brag about it. Like, I don't have junkie pride, as they say. Like, I don't feel like, I did more than, but
Right.
yeah, I just did enough to show me that I was a bad boy.
Yeah.
Fresh. I mean, I was no Lapo.
look at Jimmy Alkin.
That's Jim Travolta. That's funny.
They photoshopped Jim's face on this Alkin guy's body. And let me tell you something, not a great match.
By the way, Captain Dave, man, if I saw Pennywise in the gutter, I'd flick my cigarette in his eye. But yeah, I pictured him to be a much more friendly clown. There's one scene in the book where there's two gay guys, and maybe this is in the movie, where they're walking, and there's a fight. They get gay bashed, and they get thrown off a bridge, or one of them gets thrown off a bridge, but it's a footbridge, so it might be a 20-foot drop. And the guy gets thrown off the bridge, and his lover looks over at him, and he looks under the bridge, and he sees the clown, and he sees the underside of the bridge is covered with colorful balloons, and the clown is down there, and he's holding a balloon, and he offers him a balloon, and he picks up his lover, and he puts his mouth under the guy's armpit, and he bites him under his armpit. It's a really weird, creepy fucking scene.
That's not in the movie.
Yeah. Have a balloon. I forget what he says, but then he says, have a balloon. To me, that just, Tim Curry is I just didn't picture him like this.
Yeah.
Hey, K-Rect. It's too gruff.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah. James in Michigan, welcome to Jim Norton and Sam Roberts.
What's up, boys?
Hello.
How you doing?
Hey, I see initiation into the Lords is not like a beat-in. It's more like a bukkake section.
Yeah, I was actually thinking that the initiation to the Lords was probably very, very sexual, and somebody like a young Jim Norton would probably suggest that they initiate each other every single week. Like, let's see if we're still in. You got to keep initiating yourself so we know that you still really want to be one of the Lords.
By the way, Pennywise's outfit stinks in the movie. It's just terrible.
It's a clown outfit.
I know, but it just doesn't. Yeah, no, there was no sexual stuff. Not with any of those guys. None of them were.
It's a bummer.
Well, no, I didn't want it either.
No.
I didn't want to be sexual with them.
All right, James. Let's go to.
Do you want a balloon?
They're remaking it.
Yeah.
One coming out next year.
Is it a movie?
Yeah.
I'll bet you the movie will be good.
I don't know. I don't think so. They won't do the gay stuff for sure. They won't.
No, there was nothing gay.
The gay bashing they won't do. I'm saying
they might. Sure, the two guys were victims thrown off the bridge. It was only one small scene,
and they won't show gore. They won't show a kid's arm getting ripped off.
Do they show? Oh, they will in a movie. Yes, they will. If it's a hardcore arm movie, sure they will.
I don't think so.
Do they show the the Losers Club? That's right. There's one where the clown goes to meet. When Bill Denbrow goes back, or was it the girl that goes back to fucking what was the name of the town? Derry, Maine, and goes back to Derry, and she goes back to her old house, but an old woman lives in the house now.
Yes.
They show the old Mrs. Marsh,
something like that.
Her name was
but
then she starts to get like weird, like the teeth are rotted.
Yep,
and then she sees that it's not Marsh, it's Kirsch or something on the fucking thing. It's chilling in the. I'm getting like the goosebumps. When I read the book, it was very scary.
I seen that shit in the movie.
And she's like, "Oh, that was my fodder," but she pronounces it fodder. My fodder's name was Bob Gray. Was that in the movie?
I don't know if she pronounced it fodder in the
fodder.
movie.
No, but not my mother and my fodder.
Yeah, no, I don't know if she pronounced it that
but
way.
His name was Bob Gray, but that wasn't his real name. His real name was Pennywise, but that wasn't his real name.
Right.
He's very old, miss. And then she does something weird, like she bites into something.
Do you remember all this from the first time you read it, or like?
I read it two times maybe back in the 80s.
Yeah.
And then, but I remember then she goes down to the lawn, and the clown is on the lawn, and he's holding a drumstick and a balloon's in one hand and a child's leg in the other.
Yeah.
And he's doing a mad shuck and jive with the clown's leg in the with the child's leg in the balloon. And he said, "I've come to rob all the women, rape all the men, and learn to do the peppermint twist." And he does the peppermint twist, and then the leg falls with a thud. I'm really babbling.
I don't know.
Sorry, I got a good night's sleep last night.
I don't know anything about that. But I get what you're saying.
Marsh, right? And Kirsch, but her name was Kirsch. But then she's like, "I know I saw Marsh on the door."
When I was young, I read Goosebumps books. And then they put the specials on Fox 5. Not as scary. Nope, that dummy was not as scary as he was in R.L. Stein.
Oh, yeah, she was drinking liquid shit. Let me see this again.
Oh, my God.
I've never seen this. I've never seen this scene.
They're just having tea in.
Oh, she bites through the cup.
Yeah.
Well, go on, dear. Drink it while it's nice and hot.
See, and then her teeth start rotting.
Teeth are rotting.
Yeah. And what does she see inside the tea? It's blood. It's blood. That's not tea.
But it wasn't
it's
blood. In the book, it was liquid shit.
Yeah, they didn't make it shit. It's a television movie.
I know, I'm just saying. In the book, it was liquid shit.
I prefer liquid shit, to tell you the truth. To blood. I think it's better.
Let me see if this is fodder.
Huh?
Oh, because she sees a fucking... Oh, she drops the blood.
Yes. Randall in Long Island.
Hey guys, what's up?
What's up, buddy?
Hey.
Hey, so love Stephen King, love it, the book, and I love Tim Curry's Pennywise better than the movie itself. But in the book, there's a scene where, like, when the Losers gang, they're all still kids, they just beaten or subdued Pennywise, and I guess just because they're so just like worked up or just like traumatized by what happens, all of the boys run train on the girl in the group and everything.
Right.
It's just like
they fuck her
really
right.
In the book, they fuck
like,
her?
Yeah.
And the fat kid in the group, like they say like Stephen King's descriptive, right? Like his dick is really big, and the girl notes that like he gets her off because of that and everything. It's just
I mean, there's
for some reason they left it out of the TV movie. Go figure. You know?
Remember, it's funny. His name was. I'm going to guess his name was Ben Mears, if I remember correctly. And it was. I forgot that they all fucked Beverly Marsh. That was her name.
There's implication that she dated a few of them, but there's no implication that she was just fucking.
But it had something to do with a loving energy. It wasn't about being pulling a train on her. It was a positive thing. It wasn't like they were victimizing her. It was like she was doing it because she loved them or something. It was some weird positive energy.
Maternal fucking.
I don't know.
A good maternal fucking.
My dick doesn't work under normal circumstances, much less when there's a clown werewolf coming to get me. And the fucking black kid, I forget his name. But
by the way, the Losers Gang, when you watch the movie, it's like, oh yeah, I can see one of them's fat, one of them's poor, one of them's got glasses. That one's black. Like he's just black. So
well, he was a Losers Gang because in the 60s or 50s or whatever this was, they were fucking picked on.
Right.
And they all fuck her, and they have a fucking silver bullet, a silver BB, like a silver ball. Do they show that in the movie? When they pull it back? A slingshot, yeah. But then he's faking it, and he doesn't have it because he's shot his load, and they have to convince this thing that they have the fucking book is so fucking good, man.
I'll bet. Kevin in Houston.
I'm really yammering about a 30-year-old book.
I know, it's a lot.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I apologize.
So you never need to apologize.
I'm in a good mood.
You should be.
I'm in good spirit. You guys don't know, Sam has kept it under his hat. I've been pop-locking the entire show.
I just wanted to move on with the show, but Jim really insists on pop-locking. What's going on, Kevin?
Good morning, boys.
Hello.
Hey, good morning. I'm just glad we're reviewing a 24-year-old movie today.
Yeah, we know.
It's a bit much.
Do you remember the kid in the movie? I think his name was Jonathan Brandis.
Yeah.
Didn't he die? Like didn't he commit suicide or something really?
Yeah, he killed himself. He was on Sequest. Remember that show, Sequest? He was on that show, Sequest. You remember that, Travis?
Sequest DSV?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he killed, and I was like, yeah, he's the fucking man.
Was that one of those like USA shows?
I think so.
It was on like before Raw.
He was also in a movie that was filmed in Houston that starred Chuck Norris called Sidekick.
Oh, I fucking remember that. That's when I thought Jonathan Brandis was the man for a second. He was in Sidekicks. That was when Chuck Norris wasn't like ironically cool. He was still Chuck Norris, and the kid was like learning karate from him. It was a yin yang.
I think Jimmy would love that movie. I think he should watch it and give us a review.
I would definitely watch that. You know, it's funny. Chuck Norris, before. By the way, I know I don't like about the clown. He's too fat. Tim Curry from the side's too fat. He's a chubby clown. I didn't like that.
Okay.
Chuck Norris did a horrifying movie called Silent Rage. This is a really scary. That bad guy in Silent Rage was. Oh, Nick is here. Was really frightening.
Yeah.
He was really fucking scary.
Silent Rage. Patrick in Colorado. What's up?
What's up, boys? How are you today? Jimmy, you're dead on when you're talking about Stephen King being underrated. I love it, and I can talk more about that. But currently I'm reading Misery right now.
Yeah.
And
you know they made that one into a movie, too.
A good movie, yeah.
Yeah. His description of the author Paul Sheldon about being in that bed, portrayed by James Caan in the movie, is like, it makes me claustrophobic. I can only get through like 5 pages every night because just him being trapped in that bed and dealing with this crazy person and knowing what I know is about to happen because I've seen the movie.
Yeah.
It's so hard to read.
And her breath is so bad. That's what his first thing he remembers. He's dreaming and he comes out of it, her bad breath. I think she's trying to wake him up or whatever she's doing. And his descriptions are amazing. He's a great writer, man. He's such an underrated, like as far as he doesn't just come up with scary concepts. He really is a genius. Like I've read nonfiction stuff by him. He wrote something about his kid's baseball team, Owen or something. It was captivating. He's so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you still read him?
I haven't in a while, but I want to get back in. My reading habits are so bad. I really, my reading stinks. I want to get back into reading, and I want to go back and get all the books from Stephen King I've missed. 'Cause I had read everything he had written up to a certain point.
Get him on Audible.
Yeah, I could do Audible. You're right.
Yeah. I got to see the Silent Rage movie.
This is a very scary bad guy.
Goddamn Christmas Carol.
We should. I want to eat food too. I'm hungry as soon as it comes.
Let's go to Joseph in Detroit. What's up, Joseph?
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Hey, Joe.
I just want to say how awful Jimmy's meme video was yesterday.
Good for you. I'm glad you brought that up,
What
Joe.
video?
We spent about 90 minutes of yesterday's show with Jim trying to create the perfect viral video. He needed it so he could post it on his Facebook page. So there could be, it had to be the video with the sound, but also the text on it.
It's still not what I wanted though, but it's closer.
It's closer. So
it's all clickbait. It's all clickbait. The black bars on top of the bottom of the video are the resolution. Like, that's why you know how widescreen is and full screen's different?
Of course.
So when people steal videos, they just copy the video and they have the widescreen already on it. So
Many
they just
times
add the text on.
When
like, who's seen this? It's a bad meme.
Yeah. Thank you, Joe. When I have had videos that go everywhere, they add the black bars so they can cut my Not Sam watermark.
How do they add the black bars, though? That was the question I had.
You still haven't figured that part out?
No, I just did this. This was fun. It's viral.
It's not. So the text comes
Going
up
crazy
that says, "This man's message will inspire you."
A homeless man who had nothing, and I had something, so I gave him half of mine.
What?
And then he didn't have nothing.
What time?
We each just had half.
So you know what?
And his smile will inspire you again. It's the worst smile, and the story means nothing. Nothing.
It's a hit.
I gave him half of what I had, and then we each had something.
That's right.
Like, that's like kindergarten math. It's not an inspirational tale.
Yeah, tell that to the tears in Travis's eyes.
His tears are in Travis's eyes because he realized he could have been on the afternoon show, but he's stuck on this one.
Just tears of sadness.
No, they're not. I saw the homeless. I saw the homeless thing. You're like, "Where's Bucko going?"
No,
it's viral.
What? Is it viral?
It's been viral.
I saw. Look, I went on your Facebook page and I saw it got a lot of comments, but I don't think
Were they positive?
They were downright rageful.
Oh, I didn't see them.
They were so mad.
I put them up. I didn't see Facebook.
And I felt like part of it was because people had been on this journey with us yesterday, where they'd been like, "Oh, he's been working on this video for so long, and I know he's got this idea. He's obsessed with it, and we know he's trying to get the technology right. He's doing it. Finally, he gets the video up. This is the thing that we've heard him be obsessed with for hours now." And that's what we get.
Exactly. Fucking tear-filled inspiration.
With your fucking ear sticking out of your hood.
Oh, I didn't notice.
Yes, of course you did. You thought it was cute.
It is cute.
No, it isn't.
Sure it is. That was like what the Lords would do. Your one ear sticks out. That's how people know you've been initiated into the gang.
Is that right?
Yep.
So it was just a gang of cuteness.
No, it's tough.
Was that tough?
Keep your ear to the ground.
That's how you knew not to attack somebody. They're like, they got his ear out.
Yeah.
One of us.
It was like the old thing with the Klan. They said that the Klan would hook their thumb into their belt loop, and they'd have three fingers pointing down in their pockets. Like that's what I've heard. Like it was like your hand would go in your belt, and you had three fingers. And that was that was supposed to be the thing of the Klan. I'm glad this has been fixed. Okay. I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know if the three
Just for the 3Ks.
Yeah.
I see that Simplicity tweeted us a photo at Jim and Sam Show. It wasn't the No Homers Club that was started after the Lords. There's a photo of the sign. It was the No Jimmys Club.
I was allowed in the Lords.
And not after the Lords.
I was going to be the Lord's treasurer.
Treasurer? What would be the Lord's primary source of income that a treasurer would be required?
Oh.
Fist to the face, huh?
That's right.
Mugging people for their dough?
That's right.
Hey, open your wallet, Mac.
Hey, you owe the Lords a little bit of protection money.
Yeah, how about a little bit of cake for the Lords?
Yeah. Hey, seems like hey, how about some cake for the chipper?
Ugh.
How about a little cake for the chipper?
You can hear the spittle. You can hear the spittle.
It went down my neck.
It's so gross. I was filming a video for this guy in Los Angeles while we were out there because he wanted a cake for the chipper video, but he needed his hands to make the money gesture. I was holding his phone. He spit all over my hand.
I didn't mean to. You're lucky. Normally it's on your back.
It's not spit either. No. His penis spits on my back.
It does. Yeah, we pretend we're in the projects. You were in your little red suit. I give it to you in your rump.
Wear the shorts. Wear the blazer and the shorts.
Come on, Daddy. Wear the blue blazer and shorts, just like Angus Young. He might have, you know what? He might have had money and went through it. We're forgetting that too. He needed 10,000, but he may have had 20,000 and spent it.
He might have had 100,000 and spent it.
I doubt it. Not in a weekend.
Oh,
you
just one weekend?
You can in a weekend, but I mean,
Yeah, drugs and prostitutes tend to be an addicting and expensive hobby.
We're acting like he had no cash and they just fronted him the money. Maybe he had 10,000 and spent it. I don't know.
Let's go to Sean in Denver. What's up, buddy?
Yeah, hey, I was just going to ask you guys, on the whole subject of it and everything. In the age nowadays where we're in, Netflix and instant streaming, do you guys ever miss the days of those made-for-TV movies? Because those were events. We didn't have DVR, and you had to be home at a certain time, and they aired the story over the course of like 2 or 3 nights, and they were event things, and we don't get those anymore.
You don't, but do I miss that? No, I don't. In hindsight, the content is so much better now.
Because they try to do it still. Like, they try to be like, hey, everybody, Hairspray is on NBC this weekend. You got to watch Hairspray.
Cares.
The only reason people watch those musicals is to hate tweet them.
Yeah, nobody. I don't miss any of that stuff, dude, because I never liked having to wait for it. I never enjoyed it. That was always the worst part of it for me. And
they say the wait is the hardest part.
They do.
Yeah.
But I think it was the fact that the content is so much better now and you can get away with so much more. I don't miss those days of waiting, and I don't miss those days of commercials. I don't know, so I have to say no.
And I think, too, when you hear, like, when Netflix puts out a new season of, like, Orange is the New Black, or when they put out a new season of House of Cards, or even Stranger Things, it becomes an event. Like, they put a season out that Friday or whatever.
Everybody talks about it.
It's expected that you're going to binge it that weekend, because come Monday, everybody's going to be talking about it.
Yeah, Netflix is just the best right now. I mean, HBO's original series are still excellent. Westworld is really good. I'm enjoying it. But for other stuff, Netflix is just tremendous. The way they do it is right.
Yeah.
Where's the food?
So. Thank you, Sean.
Do you know? D-Boy?
D-Bizzle. He's on it?
As far as I know, yeah. Roland's
Can we text him?
You should double check. You know what happens when you assume, D-Bag?
That's right.
What happens?
I'm starving.
Ass of you and me?
You're only half right on that one.
Okay.
Yep, just you. Me. You look like a fucking ass right now.
Unnecessary.
Well, let's go to Richard in Florida. What's up, buddy?
Hey, how you doing, fellas? Thanks
Hello.
for taking the call.
For sure.
Hey, Jim, I had a similar gang when I was about 13 or 14, too. We called it the Lords. Well, we got the name from the movie called The Lords of Flatbush. I believe Stallone was in it.
And so was Henry Winkler. Henry Winkler played Butchie. He broke his leg in it. I remember that. Like 75.
Is that where you got your name for the Lords?
It probably was, yeah, 74 or 75.
Are you sad that you didn't, you're not the original thinker that you were as a child? Like
No.
Or that as a child you're not the original thinker that you thought you were, that there were other gangs that had taken the title?
That's probably why we took it. That's probably why we did it. No, because I remember back then, again, when I first saw the movie in the 74 or 75, it was Fonzie was cool back then. Again, I was fucking 7 or 8.
Right.
So, Lords of Flatbush, you're supposed to Google.
Lord's Gang.
Not Elrod's. And what did Roland say?
He hasn't answered yet.
Okay. I'm starving.
There's the Lords of Flatbush. Oh, yeah, they look cool. They don't look like a...
What year is it?
Homosexual gang or anything like that. They definitely don't look like a gang you would find at a bathhouse. 1974.
Okay. I was 6.
You think Fonzie got tired of wearing a fucking leather jacket for every picture that he had to do?
Yeah.
Everything. They were like, we can grease his hair and put him in a leather jacket.
Yeah, Stallone was very young, very cool back then.
Yeah, he was.
Who are the other two guys? He's starring a movie with those two fucking monster stars.
Yeah. And that was it. Well, what was Fonzie's name? Bucky? Does that say Bucky on his jacket?
Butchie. I believe Butchie.
Butchie. He looked like that. He was all leathered up with a name like Butchie. Hey, Butchie.
That was a cool name back then, though. I mean, yeah.
Butchie was?
Butchie Weinstein. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, Butchie Weinstein.
It's a believable gang name. Although maybe in the 50s they were Jewish gangs, yeah.
I guess, but everybody else was Italian. Stanley Rosiello.
Yeah.
That was Sylvester Stallone. Peter King was Chico Tyrell. That'd be a dope name. I wish my name was Chico Tyrell.
Butch is cool in Pulp Fiction.
Butchie?
No, Butch.
Oh.
Booch.
Booch. All right,
we got Nick DiPaolo is coming in studio.
And Nick DiPaolo will be in, and we should talk about the what's going on with the channel after the break, too.
Oh, yeah.
Alice talked about it yesterday.
Okay, yeah, it's not a secret.
No. So, yeah.
What, Travis? Oh, I think he says I couldn't see. I couldn't hear you.
We'll talk about everything everything going on with that.
Yeah, good things.
Along with Nick DiPaolo, right after this. D-Bag is strolling up the hall with Nick DiPaolo.
Yeah.
You are still waiting for food, huh?
Yeah.
Long lines today. Roland said long lines.
Yeah, it's fine.
Welcome back.
I'm just hungry.
Jim Norton and Sam Roberts. And look, I didn't even know he was going to be here, but DJ WhooKid just rolled in.
Just stopped in. I haven't seen you in a long time.
Yeah.
My niggas.
It's the first time on the morning show.
Yeah, you know.
Nick DiPaolo is here. We were doing a commercial. That's what I was trying to tell you.
Probably don't get T-shirts in his
before.
business, do you?
Thank you, buddy.
Look at this.
Early morning shit is crazy.
Sit down.
The Nick DiPaolo podcast.
Oh, it's good.
I like that, and it's the right size.
What size?
Right?
Medium.
I want a small.
Yeah.
That's actually small.
Oh, is it good?
Yeah. I think so.
Take a seat.
Yeah. Medium. That means I'll actually wear it. Welcome, Nick DiPaolo.
Do you know WhooKid?
I don't.
This is Nick.
What's up, my nigga?
You know who's not going to put on? We were talking to WhooKid before you got in about like white guys, and even if they're rich, and celebrities who put on like the black scent.
Oh, God.
How much we hate that? Yeah.
I hate it. Hate it.
What is that? Black scent.
When white guys act when they talk one way and then they talk to a black.
Yo, what up, kid?
Yeah. Thank you, Roland.
Nick don't look like that kind of guy.
No,
though.
that's not me at all. You're right.
Yeah, Jim, are you surprised Nick DiPaolo didn't come in and go, "Yo, WhooKid, what up"?
No.
Well, I kind of did a little of that last night at the stand. I got to be honest.
Did you?
Well, yeah, this black guy. I haven't been in there in a fucking year, and again, they all blend into me. So I just went, "What up?" Fucking, the fucking 9-minute handshake, and then I'm like, who's that? Oh, it's Derek.
What do I know?
How many artists? How many celebrities has been on the show that act black because I'm black?
A lot. I mean, I've seen it.
We don't see it though because they're not in with us.
Right.
They don't act black when they're with us.
Right, but I've seen it because like I'll interview them, and then they'll go and do your show, and I'll sit in on your show, and I'll watch them just be a totally different person.
And I'm
like,
only
you didn't talk like that around me. What are you talking like that for?
And I talk like this, like I'm as white as can be.
Yeah. Well, not as white as
Mike Tyson.
I could tell you were black if I was on the phone with you.
You could.
For real?
A little bit. But not heavy. You're right. You're not.
Right.
He brought us Tyson the first time.
Yes.
He said he would, and he did. I couldn't believe it. And Mike Tyson said that you were the whitest black guy he knew. I think he phrased it differently.
That's right.
He was like, yeah, you're superlative. He was like, you're so superlative. My nigga.
Andrew Schultz was in here early this morning because he's doing Sway's show today.
Should I know him?
And he was.
Yeah.
Shit.
I don't follow show business. Honest to God.
He's a fellow comedian who had a Nick DiPaolo story.
Oh, I like that kid.
Yeah.
The funny kid.
Chappelle.
He was talking. Yeah, he said that Chappelle was telling a story about you, about how he was doing some show and you guys were all doing it
in L.A.
And it was at the disabled comic. Yeah, that a disabled comic is on stage and he's killing. He did like 10 minutes and he's like severely disabled.
Was missing arms and shit?
I don't know.
Not missing anything, but none of it worked.
Might as well have been missing it, right? It was all useless.
Yeah, it was all for aesthetics.
Yeah, it was props. So
here comes old dead arm.
Oh man,
that's horrible, isn't it?
So Nick goes up there and then people are like, well, how's Nick gonna handle this? This guy just killed and now Nick's got to follow it.
Okay.
So apparently Nick did about 10 minutes straight of just a disabled person comedy that was bombing.
Like some heartless shit.
Oh yeah,
just totally heartless shit.
Some about, and it was a McDonald's fucking reference, and but when you came with a helmet working at McDonald's, because that was trying to go, hey, Gretzky, can I get a fillet of fish or something? With something like that. And that was supposed to, rip the tits off the crowd like a crickets. Oh, here we go. And instead of abandoning that, I'm like, fuck these. And I kept digging the hole deeper and deeper, and people enjoyed it.
Well, that's what I like. When you bomb like that, do you be like, okay, I got to win this crowd back, or okay, fuckers, if you thought that was bad, wait till I got.
Well, that's Jimmy, right? There's nights where you're like, I'm not. Fuck you, people.
Right.
If you do it long enough, and he'll tell you this, if you do it long enough, bombing, even the silence is almost as good as the laughs. I'm like, if I'm in a bad mood and they hate me. It's you can't lose.
Right.
It depends on what. I did a cancer benefit where I opened with like the joke I opened with.
Oh no, come on.
No, but I did some joke about killing or something, and whatever, and it got a 0. And I immediately knew it was like one of two things. But I was like, it wasn't a great joke, so I couldn't tell if they were just being sensitive or it was just not a great joke. So I just went into I tried one regular joke and it worked.
Okay.
So I was like, okay.
Right.
It was they were fine.
But
it was a terrible joke.
But you smelled this hint of like this could go really wrong.
You don't want
really
to bomb
quick.
at a cancer benefit because you did cancer joke. Like I didn't have enough good cancer jokes to justify it. I just had one shitty one.
But I love that happens in comedy when you're in a bad mood. Like WhooKid, like if you're in a bad mood, you're not just going to play like shitty music that nobody dances to, right? Like if you're DJing a club, you're not just going to play what they don't want to hear.
I had to DJ one of those what do you call it? The handicap parties, like
I don't know what they're called.
It was for charity, but it was all handicap. It was like 1,000 like disabled.
It's called the benefit for cripples.
How you say retarded politically?
Sam Roberts.
I don't think that's the correct terminology.
Physically challenged.
That's it. We always go to Nick DiPaolo to get the PC answer.
Mentally or physically challenged.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
That's right.
So they gave
challenge like it's a game show.
It's funny.
Your legs don't work. Get over it.
Right. Yeah. No matter how, you're not beating that challenge, buddy. You're not winning this one. You're not going to overcome.
These motherfuckers gave me a list of songs I couldn't play because if you play certain hype songs, they can't control them because there's only like 30 disorderlies.
So they're like mentally challenged.
I couldn't play All I Do Is Win because they be wilding.
They just go fucking crazy. And
they be going crazy, man.
Oh my god!
I can't play all I'm going to do is zoom, zoom, zoom because I'll be yelling that for 3 weeks.
I mean, they said retards got strength. I mean, not retard. I'm bugging out.
Yeah, I know you mean.
Mentally challenged. You mean?
I'm from the '80s, man. I still say faggot, man.
Me too. In the mirror.
From the '80s,
I do too. I'm not letting that word go. I call my father that. My brother. I say this on stage. I've used a faggot 1,000 times. I don't think I've ever called a gay guy a faggot. So it's my brother, my fucking father.
Right.
Who is gay, by the way?
I think it's like it's a funny word, and everybody said it.
I just love that you're dealing with a bunch of people, and that's really like how they're caring for the mentally challenged. Like, look. We don't want to play anything that like is too upbeat because we won't be able to control them. Like you're drugging them and not letting them hear certain music.
Going crazy, and I played it by mistake. It was over. Like they were body slamming people in white. They wear all the white suits and stuff.
Right.
They were body slamming motherfuckers everywhere.
I didn't realize they were still caring for them like that. The orderlies were coming in and just
like cuckoo's nuts.
Knocking them out.
Fights.
You still don't know where you are, do you, McMurphy?
and they really whack off like randomly. Like
what?
There's no sexual stuff going on, but they whack off. They
like masturbating.
Yeah. I guess I'm mentally challenged.
Yeah. Ain't no wrong being a retard.
You're just pulling them out.
Nothing wrong with being a retard.
Stop it, man. Pulling them out.
Did you see anybody jerking off while you were?
They told me that because I was DJing. I was in a corner.
Don't be alarmed. They may start masturbating.
Yeah. Somebody throws something at you. It's not tapioca. Don't eat it.
And I didn't know there was a retard social media. I was in all the fucking Instagrams and all the blogs.
What do you mean? What is it their own like?
It's with that 50 Tyson guy. I had to do a charity. He's like mentally, but he looks like 50 Cent Tyson.
What?
But he's like
50 Tyson?
The rapper guy.
The guy who
Come on,
does
Sam, you know the shit.
The guy who does the D's nuts jokes and goes, "Got him."
No,
that guy.
No, not that nigga.
50 Tyson.
Another motherfucker.
He's kind of retarded though, right?
No, this one looks like 50 Cent Tyson mixed.
Oh, let me see. Is it this guy?
50,
10 million views.
Tyson the model? Or
no, that's not
Tyson a fighter.
The video is called 50 Tyson.
Yeah, that's him. Look,
he calls himself 50 Tyson because he's 50 Cent mixed with Mike Tyson.
Oh, yeah.
50 Tyson.
Let's see him.
Tyson, nah, same, but it's like, man, hit me up though. My album is coming out in stores. Please soon. Go get it up. And then it's gonna be popping though, know what I'm saying? But I know you see, man.
Translator?
Yeah.
That's
It's gonna be popping though, you know what I'm saying?
I call myself 40 Butterfugo.
It's the Long Island version.
He does look, holy shit.
Yeah, he do.
Holy Christ.
50 Cent and Mike Tyson.
How's his album?
Yeah, did you manage to pick up a copy of his album?
No.
Oh, okay.
He opens with people who need people. It's really odd song choices.
but they think he's like the most famous artist in that handicap world.
Is he handicapped?
Yeah, he's handicapped too.
Oh.
He's mentally challenged. Whatever you guys are saying.
Did you?
It's hard to tell sometimes.
Yeah, he doesn't seem. He seems
Well,
fine.
not in this case. I don't think. I'm not like.
He gets his
What do you
dick
mean? It could be
sucked and
Kanye. He gets his dick sucked.
You think that could be Kanye?
Yeah.
Oh shit! Well, yeah, he could be that
crazy too.
That's 7
you
years
go.
ago.
Crazy too, man.
He's crazy too, though.
That shit is a bunch of bullshit.
Did you hear about?
You're
Kanye?
right. You're absolutely right.
Kanye, what are you talking about, Nick? He's going through severe
Yeah,
depression.
he's exhausted.
Yeah, he's exhausted.
He
and
works so
depressed.
hard. I love that. You know what working hard is when you kind of, it's like fucking, you're working on your music, you're smoking weed, hanging out with 12 guys.
Right.
Then you go look at the shoes you designed for a half hour.
Right.
Say hi again. Then you fuck one of the Kardashian. That's an 18-hour work day. Am I right, Jimmy?
Yeah.
Is it shoes you designed or is it shoes you approved the design of?
That you- there
that's
you
the
go.
one. That's my shoe.
Yeah, they have foot models come in and he lays there picking them out. you know.
Yeah.
That's how I see it.
You're a cool white guy. Would you wear a $2,500 pair of shoes from Kanye West?
I don't know. Depends what they look like.
That would be great.
And I'm not going to wear them in the Bronx.
I feel like I would hit all spectrums if I was wearing my Nick DiPaolo podcast T-shirt and Yeezys.
You know
what I mean?
Covering the end of the spec. That's right.
And just letting everybody know, like, hey, it's all good.
That's right, from head to toe.
Right.
He's tired. He's had a very tuckering out tour, and just the way he fucks his fans constantly, walking
Kanye?
off after 3 songs. Like, what a twat!
Yeah, that's crazy.
Unless he's mentally ill, like unless there's something genuinely wrong with him, like
It's not at the Comedy Works.
Did you?
No.
Why? Oh,
I was tired. I was exhausted.
You ever did one joke and said "fuck everybody"?
Yeah, enough of you people.
2 Jews walk into a bar. I need a nap. Good night.
No, don't bring up the Jews thing.
Yeah. I want you guys to know, I would have voted for Donald Trump, and I'm leaving. Well, okay, fine. He's doing, by the way, his concert, 90 minutes, done. In and out. It's not like it's just exhausted. It's 90 minutes.
Yeah.
No
A
opener.
lot of energy. Have you seen him? He really runs around out there.
Yeah, I mean, look, the guy's
It's on
a
a
good
very
performer.
small stage.
He's
and
not
it's
his
90
shoes?
minutes.
What does he do? I couldn't name a fucking. I just see his
He's
face. I want to punch it.
He's had a
got
lot of hits.
He's actually musically decent. I mean,
Decent.
I know. I
I
hear
don't
that.
love him. I
From
don't love
people,
him.
I hear that from people who
Yeah.
know. Say he really is good, but. I think he's gay, number one. Don't you?
I've heard
his brother's
speculation.
gay,
Huh?
I think his brother is like.
Brothers,
free.
it runs in a family.
Yeah. I mean, if your brother's gay, you're gay.
I don't know. I hope
Depends.
not.
You can get it on you.
Oh,
you know?
Sam said, I hope not.
Yeah, I have a gay brother. I hope not.
So
Do
does
you,
he.
Sam?
Sam, you faggot. He said it was a faggot when I first met him, too.
No,
man.
that doesn't.
10 years ago.
I don't think it always runs like that.
Yeah, it does. It's lateral.
Yeah. So Kanye, and it's not. People were saying it's a publicity stunt. He canceled like 30 shows. That's a
Yeah.
lot of money. And this is like
Yeah.
when you start fucking with like Ticketmaster and venues.
Well, they get mad at you.
Oh, they
right?
get mad. Yeah.
He must be having a
Like I
breakdown.
know.
He's
Yeah.
having a breakdown.
He said, like, I know. But he, like, so he canceled all his shows. He walked off after 3 songs. Then he canceled the rest of them. And
But how much is he
apparently-
worth already, Sam?
That guy's worth about $2 million.
$2 million.
Could be more.
Probably more.
Could be more.
Okay.
No, but they caught him with the food stamp card.
He has an EBT card?
Yeah, they caught him with it.
Get out of here.
Yeah, and he checked in as a different name in the hotel. Jim Jones.
No.
Is that the name
Is
he
that-
checks in?
Like, bro, you think I'm making this
Was
up?
this part of the breakdown he just had? You mean, or was
He
this a
went
while
cra-
ago?
When they arrested him, they checked his ID. He had a food stamp card.
Does he have an Obama phone, too?
I don't know about that.
He had a food stamp card?
Yeah.
Guy's a zillionaire. Fucking married to a zillionaire.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is. You know, I'm a rich nigga, man. I don't know nothing about
You
no food
operate
card.
mainly in cash.
You know what I'm saying?
Do you really?
Yeah,
I hate spending cash.
Kanye's like, Kim, is the government cheese here? Fucking starving up here.
DJ WhooKid accepts payola on his radio show, so
Hell
that's
yeah.
that's done in cash. So he's then got to.
Oh, you do payola. You gotta be careful. So what would payola be? How does it work?
Nigga pay me, I'll play it.
Oh, to play music.
Yeah, but in layman's terms.
Explain to me.
Especially if you hear I'm saying, yo, this song is extra hot.
Yeah, what is that code for?
Smoothness to it, that Billy D. Williams bullshit.
Right.
They know I'm lying, and I got paid.
I see.
Yeah. How much?
They can tell by the way you.
Yeah.
How much does it cost?
Probably like 3 to 5. Depends on how
100, right?
horrible the song is. If it's
100?
really bad,
Have
it's
you
like-
played some?
No, 1,000.
No, to play it once? No. No.
WhooKid is hot in these streets. I don't know if you know this or not, Jim.
I have no doubt that
Nick
WhooKid
knows
is
that.
hot.
That was our business. The Italians were the pay and play.
Right.
Yeah, and the Jews. You know?
Right.
That's where I learned from.
You've seen The Sopranos, right?
Of course.
And they're the ones who hesh.
That's right.
Yeah.
But I didn't know it was that much. 3,000 or 5,000 to play at once?
I mean, if you got 7 million dickheads smoking weed and drugs and fucking with our condoms, they're tuned in, and you play one song, they're not going to forget the song.
You know what we should do? We should start seeing if we can charge some of these open micers to come in
do that on his show.
and sit in here.
Yeah. 1,500. We'll laugh at all your shit.
I can set that up for y'all, man.
No matter how bad the jokes are, we'll go crazy.
Yeah.
I got a lot of corny homies that
You know
come
what?
through here.
People would do that, though.
Anyway, what can the signal to the audience be? How about if Samurai at the end goes, you'll know we got paid and that we were winking at you if we go, and y'all can check him. We'll say,
I can't believe Sam never did that.
No, I've always worked it. It's harder to do and talk. Plus, people pay attention to what we're doing.
I mean,
you do a lot under the radar.
I'm so paranoid, I can't even think of like any type of pay for play. It fucking freaks me
Just
out.
after the song, you go, ka-ching.
No, it's easy. You meet them, they pay you, and you laugh.
That's it, yeah.
And you play.
And comics would do that. If you did that tomorrow, I'm telling you.
Comics would
You'd
do
have
it,
a
right?
line of fucking, oh my God, they're the most desperate people
I would
in the
feel
world.
so dirty doing that, though.
You would?
Yeah, let's do it.
I'd feel very Italian.
You would do it as a kid, though, right? If you had the money?
I don't know.
Would young Jim Norton do it?
I don't know if I had an attraction. I remember I did radio with a guy, my buddy Frank Del Pizzo, and it was my first time doing radio, and I was terrible at it. And we were it was like an afternoon show from South Jersey. Frank was very popular, and I didn't know what to say on the radio.
Del Pizzo from Jersey.
Yeah, he was very popular, and he said I wasn't saying anything at the mic. He goes, "Say hello, Jim," and I went, "Hello, Jim."
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh. Wow, looks like we really do got a comedian in the room.
Yeah, fucking Boo Ola.
Then he threw hot coffee in your face on air.
Oh, you guys are really crazy because we will all have Ferraris. We'd be shopping at Louis and all that.
No, but you know what they find out though, and you get fucking comedians are blabbermouths. The
That's
comedians
true.
would tell.
Yeah.
They do a bit on it.
Yeah, you know, you could
Yeah.
get on this radio show. It's only $1,500. You could do the show.
No, they'd say it on the show.
Yeah, they go, can I do my payola chunk I wrote?
Yeah, but they'd say, "Hey, no laughs. I'm paying for this." And like 3 or 4 big mouth comedians would say it.
Man.
It's true though, because now, even more than like when you guys were coming up, way more, I think people want to be famous, and there's a lot of people that try comedy that aren't going to stick around, but they just want.
But
to be
everyone talks
famous.
now, and with social media, the first joke you didn't laugh at that blow you up. I paid money. What? You let him do it? Fuck that.
Right.
Yeah.
I guess I don't have the money to get on the show. Oh, comedians would fucking snitch in a second.
They'd be so,
angrily.
Yeah, they'd be ticked off, wouldn't they?
Yeah, you don't want a bunch of fucking pissed off comedians. That's the last thing we need.
Two-faced cocksuckers, all of us.
Yeah. Plus, it'd probably be like Nick. Nick would be like, "Hey guys, I need to promote this thing. We got a guy paying to come in, so we're gonna bump you, Nick." Oh, fuck you.
What if we couldn't have him in because we were off? What do you got? On Twitter? What do you got? Someone paying you? Fuck you. No, we're just off today. It's Sunday.
But look, I only charge 1% of what the record labels pay. They pay $250,000 to get their song spent.
Well, that's one of the things.
No, for how many? What? There got to be a rotation time, a month or what?
I mean, I know artists, they had like $400,000 budgets for their singles to blow up on, was it terrestrial radio?
That's what Kanye, right before his breakdown, he was interrupting. That's how you know he's having a breakdown, too. I saw him at the beginning of his tour when he was at the Garden, and it was awesome. All music, no interruptions, no rants.
You went and saw
no
Kanye?
Nothing. I love Kanye.
Do you?
Yeah, musically, you know.
Yep.
Yeah. So when he just does a show, and when he just does his songs, and when he performs, awesome. Great.
But when he starts to...
And then as the tour went on, he talked
Starts
a
to
little
believe he's
more,
Jesus
a
halfway
little
through the
more,
show.
a little more. And that's when, like 2 days before he canceled all the tours, he just started going, "Fuck radio." Who, by the way, radio plays Kanye all the time.
All day.
You know who gave him?
Is that what he said?
He goes, "Fuck radio." He goes, "I like Drake, but they play Drake too much."
I said fuck
like
radio to my agent, Tony Burton, about a year ago.
That was for different reasons, so.
He,
Exactly.
yeah, he's really. I saw a good interview with him. There's a guy named Charlemagne. He does
Charlemagne the God.
Well, I don't know what
The Breakfast Club.
Breakfast Club, and he gave him a really honest interview. Like I don't know what their relationship is, but he was telling him like what he liked about him and like some of the stuff that he didn't like. It was a really honest, and Kanye responded to the honesty. Like he didn't walk out. I mean, he took the guy telling him he didn't like his stuff. Like he dealt with it.
He's got to be. I think he's nuts.
I think he is too.
He's just a little nuts.
A little, just enough to, I think, but I was, some of it seemed forced or contrived.
But I
agree.
in the hospital and fuck, I don't know, but
losing all these gigs, canceling a massive tour, like you do with Ticketmaster and the venues, and fucking with Live Nation. That's a problem.
It's not like he's shitting himself, though. That's where I draw the line. That's the litmus test for me.
Because he did on this tour, he had a floating stage that moved.
Yeah.
So like he had people under him the whole time.
And he's peeing on him and stuff.
How great would it be? He just squats and starts shitting on his fans.
What does he do? I mean, I saw it. He just walks back and forth like.
Yeah, it's like a little. It's a little stage.
It's hard work.
Hanging from the ceiling. You think it's exhausting?
He's saying he's tired as fuck.
He's tethered into the stage the whole time. So you think that's the problem? He's tired as fuck.
He's probably tense all the time. Like, that's not easy to manage that kind of stuff. But you just got to finish your tour and shut up. Just finish the fucking tour.
For Christ's sake, Stephen Hawking's doing Lincoln commercials. Fucking, how tough can it be?
That's a good point.
Or whatever the fuck.
Then again, how much he does? What does he
Jaguar.
do? He doesn't exercise. Just kind of sits there. Right. Nothing but time. Let's see Stephen Hawking prance around.
I started to write a bit about that. We need somebody who enjoys a smooth ride, easy handling, all these things.
Well, you can only blame me because of Kanye, because I was the last person that was with him, and I told him he sucked. Then he flipped his car. Yeah, I'm dead ass.
Oh yeah, WhooKid's got a good story about like.
I found the video too. It's on my Instagram. I put it up.
Yeah, put it up today. DJ WhooKid on Instagram.
I put it out already.
Today?
No, I put it out like a couple days ago. But...
Okay, so search his history or whatever, because Kanye has been complaining since the beginning, and he said in the very beginning, and I talked. You know who Jensen Karp is?
Yes.
Yeah, you don't.
Who the fuck's that?
No, you don't.
Jensen Karp, he have on the furniture store called Jensen Lewis here that he's tied in with.
They got a little
and he
sofa
fishes.
over there.
I knew you had to work at Karp.
Different. Sitting on that sofa, nigga.
Yeah, no, different guy.
Oh no, he's
different
a sofa
guy.
Jensen Karp.
Yeah, but
he's
like
a running back, isn't he, for the Eagles?
He's like this white guy.
Jenny Karp.
And ended up out of college getting a big recording contract.
Deal, right,
a hip hop guy?
Well, he's not really a hip hop guy.
Well, no, he's white. But
they gave him $1 million record contract, and he was this white rapper, and now he's just a.
Who gave it to him? Was it like Suge? One of the big names?
One of the big record labels, yeah.
Sugar, take it.
Is that him?
But he knew, like, he was working with Kanye right before he was famous.
Well, that's him right there.
That's
Kanye. Wow, Kanye looks young there.
Who's the guy on the right?
That's him. That's Jensen Karp.
What year is that?
That's
Is that like 96, 95, or is that?
No,
after?
it's later
Jen
than that.
Karp does look like he has no musical ability.
99, 2000.
Yeah, his arms should be hairier. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it looks like he's got Sarah Silverman's arms.
You know what he does now?
Ouch.
He writes the rap battles for what's his name's TV show? The fat guy on CBS.
Are they still friends?
The late night
Fat guy and Tom Selleck?
Yeah, Tom Selleck. You know, the guy who does the late night show. Corden, James Corden.
Oh, the gay guy.
He does.
He writes the songs?
He writes the rap battles for James Corden's show now.
Wow, I bet you his fucking parents are proud.
That guy stepped in gold, though. I mean, all
Did he
kidding
ever?
aside.
Oh, good.
Karaoke. What you do it in a fucking garbage truck?
Yeah.
Fucking.
You're sick of it, huh, Nick?
You don't like
That's
it?
actually cool. That's the only part of the show. I'm sure he's a nice fella.
Oh, that's a cool stage. Yeah.
That's terrific. What's he on, a panini maker? What the fuck is that? What the fuck's he standing on? It's like a mattress commercial.
He's talking about Kanye's stage.
That's a lot of hard work.
Look at that. I wouldn't want to be under that.
a
panini maker.
Look at this guy. That's how I had that. I had that at the Comedy Works in Denver. That's how I came on.
Is that right?
Yeah. They lowered me down like fucking Kanye.
So
no, they didn't. The guy who ruins the bit.
Guy with no.
That room's too small.
Yeah,
for
you're
that.
like my wife. That didn't happen.
But Jensen Karp was working with him when Kanye was just a producer before he was a rapper.
You're like fucking Casey Kasem here.
Because I know all the musical history.
Yes, I wish he was exactly like Casey Kasem.
Dead in the ground.
Yes, family fighting over him.
No, Sam knows all the shit.
So this kid was what? He was a white rapper. He got a big deal.
Yeah. And Kanye was producing for him. But he said even back then, Kanye would come in making beats for all the rappers and try to get everybody to listen to his music. Like, I rap too. These are my rap songs, blah, blah, blah. And everybody was just like, he fucking sucks. Like, they all made fun of him. He would leave the room and everybody would be like, can you believe he's fucking playing this shit again? He sucks.
And then what was his big break? He was finger popping him behind a fucking dumpster?
Well, I went through that same bullshit too, but I had Ludacris in the studio, and then Ludacris was like, yo, I came here, you stupid fuck, to do your song. And who's this dumb nigga in there rapping in the booth? I said, I don't know him. That's Kanye West. My label signed him to do your beat. So he's in there, 1 + 1 = 2, boo, 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 like all these weird raps. Right?
So he's supposed to just be there to make the instrumental for Ludacris.
But Luda's there, so he's going crazy. Like it's like Michael Jackson walked in or something, and then he just went nuts. Like he's a groupie, so he went in the booth to rap for.
Oh, so Kanye gets excited.
Yeah. Oh, he liked Ludacris.
Kanye gets excited because Ludacris is there.
Sure.
And just runs into Ludacris's studio.
Yeah, that's like me.
And starts rapping.
When I met Michael Jackson, I came, but I understand, but.
But you're not going to start moonwalking.
That's because he was sucking your dick.
I plead the fifth. I'm not gay though. That's Michael, yo. You know
no, it's not gay if you let Mike tune on it.
That's just good business sense.
Yeah,
he's king of pop.
Absolutely,
some historical shit right there.
Yeah, that was his humming Billie Jean.
Well, anyway,
you were way too old for him.
So I ran in there and I cursed him out. I was like, "Yo, what the fuck you doing? Hurry the fuck up." Go through the beat for Luda. So he goes back out there and Luda picks another beat. Don't even pick his beat.
Yeah.
So then he's furious. So
he doesn't pick the Kanye West beat.
Nah.
How was the song that Ludacris? How was the eventual song?
Some shit about sucking some titty or some dumb song. Some dumb whack
I think
song.
I know that one.
Yes. Andy Williams covered it on the Christmas album.
It was really bad. I don't know. I leaked it though.
Andy Williams sucking a titty.
Yeah, super friends with Luda.
Sucking a titty on Christmas Eve.
So I told this fucking guy, wait outside. I'll film you because I was doing a DVD at that time. So I filmed him outside whilst Luda was doing the sucking titty song. He's out there like getting filmed by me. I had to interview him to calm him down because if he knew that I was filming him and I'm gonna put it out,
right?
Then he's like, oh shit, I'm gonna be famous. So he said
he wanted to be famous so bad.
This is like 12 years ago. He said everything in that video. I'm gonna be with Jay-Z. I'm gonna do beats for him. Everybody's gonna be on my dick.
And this is before he was anything.
Wow.
Before.
Oh wow. Okay.
And then I found his old tape and it was in it. You know the old cassette tapes that pop out the camera. I had to get it like converted, all kinds of stupid shit.
But did you tell him he was on there? You told him he was good?
No, I told him he sucked. And then he got even more mad, and I shot him outside in the BMW.
Oh, no, I didn't hear about that.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
I know. Always gunplay.
Yeah.
These stories end the same.
Really breaking the stereotype there, WhooKid.
I'm not gay, man. Yeah, so...
have you seen him since then?
Yeah, of course, many times.
Oh, okay, you're still friends.
Kardashians are like the homies, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know... But the thing that's crazy,
he shared a tour bus with Khloe Kardashian.
I love Khloe. She's sexy, right?
Yeah, I like Khloe too.
OJ's daughter, right there. You know what I'm saying? She's cool as fuck. But he flipped the car, and then he came out with Through the Wire.
Yeah,
and he blew up after that. So I got the phone call like an hour later. Oh, WhooKid, you know, he flipped his car. He's in the hospital. I was like,
that same night?
What? Yeah.
That's hilarious.
It's crazy.
He flipped his car. He broke his jaw. His mouth was wired shut. He recorded a song. He rapped a song with his mouth wired shut.
I thought you were just doing a line from a song just now. The way you delivered that? Like you flipped his guy, broke his jaw.
How much would you have hated me if I started doing
How fucking fat was he?
Look at him. Yo, that's an actual photo.
Because he's all swelled up.
Wait, his name should be Kanye East and West. I mean, Jesus, for Pete's sake, the guy's as chubby can be.
He was going west in the East Lane.
Wow.
Look at that face.
That's what literally.
What, did he get hit with a Vaseline bottle? Fucking greasy motherfucker. Turn the heat down in his room. Must be 110. It's like an Ebola victim.
He's in the same hospital Tupac was in, you know.
Was it real?
Wow, he broke his jaw and then rapped with his jaw broken.
Well, he
did one song called Through the Wire,
and that blew him up
with his jaw wired shut.
Pretty cool.
And that was his biggest.
Can we hear a second of that? Does it sound like his jaw's broken?
You can tell.
My jaw's broken. I can't really swallow.
That's not what he.
If you like me on Twitter, feel free to follow.
He do look like he's sweating though in that room though.
That wasn't bad.
That's a good thing right there.
I got an album called Through the Catheter.
All right, Travis.
About a white guy in his 50s.
Oh, I would hate that.
This is it.
I should get my jaw broken into a comedy special.
You think so?
Yeah.
You think that could be the thing that really takes you through the roof?
Hey, you guys are looking at me like, yo, this guy doesn't yawn very often. And I'd be like, yeah, good point.
Okay, why would you? By the way, why do you have to add yo? Because your mouth's wired shut.
Just because I can't.
You turn into a black guy because your mouth is wired shut?
I'm just trying to talk to you, Sam.
I see.
You guys are looking at me like, hey, man, this guy looks like he can't chew gum for nothing.
That's actually, great material.
Teeth, by the way,
Thank you very much. I've been told I have really nice teeth. Thank the good Lord.
That's a cute teeth right there.
Thank you very much.
You're kind of slipping into a bad Johnny Carson again.
I can't help it. I don't know who Johnny Carson
Thank
is.
the good Lord. Yeah.
Two Jews walk into a bar.
Good stuff. I'll tell you, it's wild.
Please don't bring up Johnny Carson again, because you know me, man.
Oh, you want to hear Johnny Carson? This fucking moron.
You.
So, this was 2 years ago. Johnny Carson, we get a Johnny Carson book sent to the studio or whatever because whoever wrote it wants to be a guest on.
Yeah.
WhooKid walks into the office.
Wait a minute, that was his lawyer.
Right. That's exactly it.
Henry Bushkin, who we interviewed.
Oh, Bushkin, yeah.
Yes, that was the book. WhooKid walks into the office. It's like 2 years ago, probably. WhooKid walks into the office. He picks up the book. He's like, "Oh shit, Johnny Carson's coming up here." Like,
oh no,
I don't think so. WhooKid.
He left the Tonight Show in '93.
He's dead.
Passed away.
He dead now.
Yeah. And then WhooKid went down the hall. He's like, "No, you're fucking with me." And he actually went down the hall asking people, "Is Johnny Carson really dead?" Okay, he's dead.
No, because usually
Bushkin.
You guys get all the great guests, and you always got a
not the dead ones.
You always got a corny book from them before they come up here. You got to read that shit, which you usually don't.
You read the forward.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, whatever's in the dust jacket.
So once I saw that, I went crazy.
Yeah, he's dead. WhooKid.
Yeah, we don't get all the good dead ones.
Why I had to find that out on air though?
He's passed away. Well, I thought that was the better place to let you know.
He had emphysema.
He died from what?
Emphysema. He smoked for many, many years.
Yeah.
And he said he was retired. He was very private. He jumped off his boat. He had like a nice boat.
Did he have a heart attack in the water, Jimmy?
No, he didn't. But he was swimming a little bit. And he said when he came up, he went underwater and he realized he couldn't catch his breath when he came up, and that was when he first knew something was wrong with him.
Oh.
And, he died in 2005.
How you like that, WhooKid? 2005.
Where did he die from?
Kanye West hit him with his car.
So you don't feel sympathy for Kanye's exhaustion?
No, I don't know. Again, working hard. It's not like he's in a coal mine fucking 18 hours a day.
Real tough.
Surrounded by pussy, looking at fucking, beats and sucking on joints and designing shoes, like I said.
How come you're not exhausted, DJ WhooKid? You're on tour. You're on tour with Waka Flocka Flame, and he was running for president.
See, next time I see him, I'm going to call him Kid Who. I'm going to fuck it all up. Seriously, that's what I was going to call him like 2 seconds ago.
Hey,
you just said WhooKid. Kid Who.
I got to get him to hang with me, man. Having orgies is, I'm not going to complain. I could be tired from that.
Are you having orgies?
Yeah.
Do you guys have orgies after comedy shows?
Yeah, with a fucking 60-year-old maid at the Red Roof Inn and her sister Carlita.
Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I think I was just
tapping out.
I jerk off with eating pretzels with the opener. That's all I could think of. He had a better, more specific one.
No way, Jim.
I just wanted to talk about pretzels.
Yeah, but yours is more realistic. I actually had women in mind. Thank you.
WhooKid's on tour with Waka Flocka Flame.
I like them.
And they've done.
I like them.
Waka Flocka Flame is a man.
I like Led Zeppelin. I like
Led Zeppelin. Yeah, I like him. I like Led. He's a good guy.
Do you meet gals after that?
Huh?
Do girls come back?
He's a good-looking guy. Of course he does. How old are you, WhooKid?
45.
The fuck out of here.
Crazy,
Seriously?
right?
Unbelievable. Here's a stereotype. Huh?
That's also why he wears that hat, though, because let me tell you something.
Oh, no, Lou Gossett dreads?
LeBron James, baby. I got Italy on my forehead.
LeBron James. But here's where Waka Flocka and WhooKid are geniuses. They don't tour like hip-hop venues and stuff. They do like...
non-urban, baby.
Yeah, non-urban, like fraternities and sororities and stuff. They just go to venues with a whole bunch of white chicks.
Oh, God.
And then they do...
God bless you.
They do like EDM hip-hop mixes. You know what I mean? So it's all dance music.
No, I don't know what you mean.
Wait, what was the one that he wouldn't do? Wasn't there one he canceled? Which one did he cancel because of the racist...
it was
the bus.
One college that the kids was wilding out or some shit like that.
But he's been back since, hasn't he?
Do girls like him?
You don't give a fuck.
The check went through.
Do girls like him?
Flame, yo.
Do girls suck his penis?
Huh?
Do girls suck his penis?
Well, he's married.
Oh, but I mean, would they if he was single?
I always talk for him.
But if he were single,
is that Waka Flocka right there?
He fucked everything.
Yeah.
Is that Waka Flocka or is that a strong safety for the Broncos? Looks like every NFL draftee. He's a big
Sherman
guy.
right there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's got a lot of Richard Sherman in him. He was drafted in the second round, but he killed his girlfriend with a butter dish 2 weeks ago. He's going to drop 3 notches.
Yeah, that's Waka.
I mean, I went through like at least a couple hundred chicks, and we
is that right?
I think last week was our 210th show.
I want to get on I need a rap tour.
Look at how we piled the chicks last week. See
Jimmy, you got your comedy.
Yeah, but no one fucks me after it. Look at the heinies on those girls.
We call that the moisture pyramid.
Is that you?
By the way, you know what my favorite thing WhooKid did was? He calls that the moisture pyramid, right? Where he gets a bunch of sluts to no shame, by the way, no shame.
Respectable women.
Respectable sluts.
I just got turned on by that cartoon you put up. Was that an actual drawing?
That was a real photo.
That's got to be a filter, yeah.
But it was like he piles them up, and they're all in short shorts. So you know how
Their heinies look good.
You know how Amy
What happened
Schumer
to this country?
Amy Schumer likes to do the human pyramid.
Yeah,
and you know how after her show that we went to at the Garden, she had Madonna there, and they all did the human pyramid.
Yeah,
WhooKid took the photo off her Instagram and went, "LOL." Now Amy Schumer and Madonna are doing the moisture pyramid.
I love it.
Holy
like
shit!
It was his
You're
deal.
a groundbreaker.
There's nothing else for me to do in this
That's your
planet.
shit, right?
Yeah, fuck contributing to black people.
Yeah,
I'm good.
The moisture pyramid.
It's a nightmare out there. Every day is like 20,000, 10,000, 1,000. Could be a different crowd.
There's a lot of nice rumps in there, though.
Yeah, you think so?
But it ends in like head jobs and.
If I hung out with you guys at a show, you and I didn't do anything. If I was just there, do you think I can meet a girl?
Yeah, you get a girl regardless.
You think so?
Yeah.
Why don't you fucking introduce me to WFF and I hang out with you guys one night and I get blown?
Nobody calls him WFF.
I'm trying to sound a little fucking younger and more relevant.
I thought it was a wrestling film.
Oh, is that Waka Flame?
Waka Flocka Flame.
Oh shit!
Yeah, he can't do that, can he?
I bet you he'll love that.
I mean, I think
WFF.
WFF.
He would actually like that probably.
You think so?
Yeah, he likes when white people be jumping around him and stuff.
He does. He likes crazy white people.
Yeah.
Okay, but how about this?
Sounds too much like a wrestling federation.
Okay, yeah. I don't know him, but I'll just hang out one time, and then you can fucking introduce me to some girls. I don't know who I'd be.
Just get cornrows, Jimmy, in.
My hair's too gray. I would look awful.
You'd be like the cornrow guy with cancer. It'd be funny.
Who would you introduce me as if I hung out with you guys at a college?
Well, didn't you have a rap name?
Yeah.
Did I?
Kid come.
There's two M's though, so it's not gay.
I thought you had a rap name when you used to dress in like in your Kangol hats and
I don't
stuff.
remember.
I don't remember either, to tell you the truth. But
J-Rock, that'd be my name. Oh, do you like that?
Easy Jizzy.
That's Kendrick Lamar's homeboy.
J-Rock?
Yeah.
That's you and Waka Flocka Flame.
Yeah, this guy's the man right here.
Yeah, he's a big guy. How tall is he? Like 6'2"?
Yeah, he's pretty
Like
tall.
almost 7.
He's not 7 feet
He's
tall.
a big guy. He's a big fucking dude.
He's a big guy.
Yeah, well, introduce me to him and tell him, look, I just want to hang on a little bit. I don't want any money. I don't need any drugs. I just want to hang out and fucking meet a girl.
Let's do it.
Eat an ass. Yeah, the one that he's not eating.
Eat an ass.
Does it have to be a girl?
Yeah, I prefer it. I don't think he'd care for my taste.
Hey, yeah, are there any ladies that might have bonus parts that show up at your shows?
Like trannies?
Yeah.
Sure.
There's got to be.
Bonus
I
parts.
mean, everybody had a tranny once in their lives. Right?
I had a boy. I like the attitude.
Bonus part. I never bonus
Bonus
part.
parts, yeah.
Sounds like a Frank Purdue sale.
If you guys smash at least 1,000 girls, one of them gotta be a tranny. That's a lot of experience in sexual activity.
How many girls have you smashed?
Like thousands.
So you're saying there's been a few trannies in there?
How many?
I'm not saying a few, but God,
Well, if one for every 1,000, and you said thousands,
so that's at least 2.
What happened one time when you noticed?
Fuck
There's one
me.
time that you knew. What happened? Did you just let her keep sucking your dick, or were you fucking? How did you know?
WhooKid, I'm white. I know math.
There was one.
A, you're not, and B, no, you don't.
I mean, I remember when I was really young, one of them had one of them like plastic pussies because like, they had the operation. And I figured it out.
That's what they get, a plastic book? They didn't even get a real one?
They make it
Jimmy,
into
how's that work?
a lot. To be honest, you can feel the difference.
You're a specialist?
Is Romco putting these up?
This guy's a specialist.
Of course he's a specialist.
Jimmy,
yeah.
you kidding me?
I fucked one
He's a
years
professional.
ago, but I didn't know it was a. You could tell it was a medically created pussy.
Yeah.
But I realized it after. It didn't feel the same. It didn't feel the same.
And it doesn't get wet.
It might now though. Yeah, that was how I knew. It was like something was wrong, and I could tell it was wrong.
Mad lotion. Use lotion.
Medically
I was like,
created.
what? What is
Yeah. Plus, I was like, "What was that?" If
You
I
could
wanted
tell
that, I
it was
would
a-
just fuck a girl.
Medically created.
But you know
Found
what's
2
fucked up?
surgical gloves in it.
When you figure it out, it's the worst feeling ever.
Exactly.
Is it the worst, Jim?
Yeah, I didn't. That's not what I wanted. I just wanted to fuck a woman, and I wouldn't have cared if it did. But it felt different.
Yeah.
And then your instinct kicks in that there was something different. I mean, if she's pre-op, that's one thing. At a boy, go for it.
Do you think that?
I was like, see ya,
Atta boy.
No, I wasn't like that.
That's a good name right there.
Do you think Waka could help find one of these people for Jim if you found out his rap name was Big Daddy James?
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, that's right.
Big Daddy James.
That's a good one.
Put a tweet out.
Yeah. I have to have a rap pose. And I don't think my fingers got a
Daddy
peace sign.
James.
Big
That's a good
Daddy
one.
James.
You like that?
That was his rap
It
name.
was stolen by some guy, fucking
DJ?
Connie. Kane. Some guy
I
Kane
think-
took it in the 80s, yeah.
Big Daddy James.
Are you sure it wasn't just little Jimmy thought Big Daddy Kane was cool and copied his name?
No, someone took my name.
You think
I had
so?
to drop it. Yes.
Big Daddy James.
Big Daddy James.
Yes.
BDJ.
I get the best name for a fucking hip hop guy. Nobody's used it yet.
What?
What is it?
Fucking jihad.
I don't know.
Okay.
G-Hod.
HOGD.
G fucking hard.
Yeah.
Totally
Jihad.
canceled.
Yeah, you're
No,
right.
it wouldn't. It's a great name.
It's a great name.
Yo,
Jihad.
Jihad
How
money,
good is that?
jihad women.
How's Jihad? He's blowing up, son. Oh, that would be such a
right.
big hit.
Tell me that's not a good.
That's your first mixtape, WhooKid. Jihad,
and
blowing
here's,
up.
And here's one for you know what, a fucking punk band.
Jihad, there's already one.
Oh, I bet you got it from me. I'm telling you.
He probably did take it from
I'm
you.
telling
First of
you,
all,
I said it years ago.
I didn't know
when I was
Eric
in Miami.
Andre. I didn't know Eric Andre was a rapper.
2006.
There's a real jihad out there. That's crazy.
Yeah.
And I got a great name for like a punk rock band, whatever, fucking Crib Death.
Crib Death is good.
Yeah.
How good is that for
It is
heavy
good.
metal?
Yeah.
You guys can have that. Just give me a piece.
What's your guys' relationship with Ric Flair? Because I saw on your Instagram,
He's
Ric
always
Flair.
hanging with us now. I don't
He
know
was
what
on
it is.
Instagram going,
Yeah.
"Woo, kid."
Yeah, that's his remix now.
Yeah.
Yeah, very, very funny guy.
So you guys hang with Ric Flair now?
All the time. It's so weird.
That's fucking awesome.
We had yogurt, like frozen yogurt. And, I'm black. I don't have frozen yogurt.
I've told myself that's what it was before, too. I understand.
What is frozen yogurt? I never had
It's
that.
yogurt, but it's cold. It's delicious. It's fucking. There's a place.
You never
on
had Frogurt?
There's a place on Santa Monica Boulevard called. Oh my God! It's called
16 Handles?
Yeah, no. It's next to Rage, which is a club apparently for dancing and poppers. It's called. The Yogurt Stop on Santa Monica Boulevard.
Yogurt Stop?
Me and Jonathan Brent, my manager, will go there. They think we're a couple.
The Yogurt Stop.
Dude, it's the
You ever make a
fucking
Yogurt Stop, WhooKid?
Best place on earth.
Fuck no.
The Yogurt Stop. Fucking rules.
That's
Literally.
the other. That's
Is
the
that
other-
a chain thing? Because I went to one at Gillette's. Is when you walk in, there's a whole bunch of
Yeah, you
machines.
make your own.
You make your own.
They're all funny names, like they're kind of gay names. Like
No.
but
No.
yeah,
the
that's
Yogurt
not-
Stop.
yeah, like coming out orange or whatever. All these weird names.
What?
These gay names and no gay names. This Santa Monica Boulevard. They do it. It's a joke.
You go to a gay frozen yogurt shop? There's so many other frozen yogurt shops.
It's the place we go to. It's delicious.
There's one
and
at
I don't
Gillette
care what the-
Stadium.
Is
There was
there?
one at when I
Is it a Yogurt Stop or 16 Handles? People.
I don't know. It was one of those chain joints that I
Probably
walked in
16
and it
handles.
was fucking like
It's the
soft
best
serve.
thing
you
on
frozen
earth.
yogurt.
Best thing on earth.
It was unbelievable.
Ice cream's better.
I thought all of
Ice
them
cream
were
is better, but I annoyed Bob
Yeah,
Kelly
yeah.
one day singing because 16 Candles is a song, so I kept singing 16 Handles, and it really bugged him.
That's actually a good point, WhooKid.
Neil, you know who?
He got mad at me though for some reason.
Who
did?
Ric Flair, because when I eat ice cream, I thought it was ice cream, so I licked it from the side. Mm-hmm. But he said you got to go from the top.
That's what Ric Flair said?
No, you start from the side, then you go up, and you say, I'm going to start at the bottom, but now I'm here.
But he went from the top.
Do you
and
kn-
went-
wait,
Yeah.
wait,
Yeah, I don't like that.
Why?
WhooKid,
What?
do you have any idea what Jim just did to you?
No, what
Nothing.
happened?
I'm just talking about ice cream.
He said he's trying to relate to you.
What?
And
No.
he's because he knows, you're a hip hop guy.
Yeah, he's a hip hop guy.
And he said when you eat your ice cream, you go from the side and you start from the bottom and now you're here.
I said, no, I said you start at the bottom, now you're here. That's right. What's wrong with
That's
that?
that gel shit. I don't know.
Yeah, what is that fucking?
It's a Drake song?
Oh,
Jeez, you guys are getting too deep. Can't we talk about the Partridge Family? I was very upset when they broke up.
That's what he was
No, that's
doing
what I
to
do.
you,
I looked at
WhooKid.
my yogurt. I said, I think I love you.
What am I so afraid of?
They said, Jim,
I'm a
how do you
believer.
feel?
Oh, that's a monkey.
Why are you eating yogurt? Come on, get happy.
I'm a believer. I'm doing the monkeys.
I used to watch that show. That's how old I am.
Everyone
What,
did.
the monkeys?
No, yeah,
the Partridge
too.
Family.
Fucking great, wasn't it?
Partridge
The Partridge Family.
Yeah.
I used to jerk off to Susan Day,
Who
didn't you?
didn't? Of course I did. Well, no, not her. The other
Her
one.
and the little redheaded kid.
Yeah, the other one. Jenny Bonaducci.
I'm a Little House on a Prairie nigga, though.
Is that what you, yeah, I've always thought
There's
that
a
about
sentence
you.
I've never heard before.
No.
I've always thought that about
when
you.
Laura Ingalls fell down the hill. Holy shit!
That's right. No,
that
you're
was
right.
the shit right there.
You know what?
Oh.
You know what would be a great podcast?
Can I repeat that? Yeah, me and him.
Yeah, exactly. I would love to hear
I know.
WhooKid
done radio
WhooKid do Little House on the Prairie alternate commentary. Like do the director's commentary. Like, oh shit!
That bitch fell down the hill.
Yeah.
See ya, peace.
Yeah. I think so.
That was sexy though. That was young.
I never saw that show.
Little House on
was
the Prairie.
okay.
I didn't watch it.
I worked when I was touring with Dice. He did a bit about Michael Landon. It was so fucking brutal because he loved that show.
When he got brain cancer?
He got colon cancer. So that's how Andrew couldn't remember his name on stage. He goes, that show with what's his name, asshole cancer.
That's fucked up.
And then asshole cancer comes. Oh my god, it's one of the most brutal bits ever.
Asshole cancer.
Oh, he was funny, man.
Oh my God.
The Jew with the rusted pipe. Horrible.
The Waltons doesn't hold up.
The Ingalls.
Have you fucked any groupies with Ric Flair?
Nah, hell no.
Because he always, I don't know if he's doing it anymore because he's so old, but he always tells stories about, he used to go on air.
How old is he, Sam?
He's pretty fucking old.
How old?
Gotta be like 70-something.
Oh, that old?
What kind of sneakers are those?
Oh, that is pretty old.
It's pretty old.
I can breathe again.
Oh, those are nice. I would wear those. I have typically.
Let me see what.
These are not Jordans. People thought mine were Jordans. They're not.
What are those, like 11s?
I ain't gonna wear those. I'm gonna get shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are these look like Jordans, but they're not.
They do not.
They do.
They're fucking Asics.
They look like Gordons.
They look like muffins. I have fat muffins.
Those are the ones you. Let me tell you something.
Muffin
Yeah, they look
shoes.
like Jordan Marsh. That's a store.
WhooKid.
Muffin shoes.
You go out to L.A. every now and then, right?
Yep.
Going to LA Sunday. Yeah, would
You ever go to a party at a celebrity residence?
Oh, at a mansion?
I've only gone to one.
Celebrity residence.
At a celebrity residence.
What are we doing? Meet the press? What the fuck is that?
You've been to one?
A domicile?
Yeah. Which one was it?
Have I been to more than one? Oh shit!
Well, we went to one.
Yes, at I didn't even see her though.
You didn't see Maria?
No, I saw her, but she was talking to fucking Michael Strahan, so I don't bother.
We went to Maria Menounos' house for a big party while we were out there, okay?
Oh my God, that bitch is bad.
She's my favorite.
Right, that's what I thought so, Nick.
On the fucking planet.
No one is sexier than her.
Holy
No one
shit.
is sexier.
Huh?
Isn't she the best?
So sexy.
She comes up to me at the beach ball. She goes, I met you at Comics Come Home a few years ago.
Oh, she's from Boston, right?
Yeah,
She's a
from
Boston girl.
Medford.
Yeah.
No.
I probably sold cable to her parents. I did. I fucking was selling cable in Medford.
Yeah.
How sexy.
Amazing.
Greek.
That bitch is
My
bad.
top.
She's
Yeah.
amazing.
That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll eat the booty.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, without a doubt.
Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
eat the booty. I know her boyfriend. I don't want to say.
Her
I'm friends with her
fiance.
fiance. Yeah,
oh,
yeah,
she's
yeah.
got a fiance.
I'll still eat
Yeah.
the booty.
I mean, she's been with him for 19 years, Kevin Undergaro.
Yeah.
Nick just had this look
Fuck
of
him.
No, I got a great one. I'm just saying.
Right,
I got a beautiful married.
But so like
Happily married.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. If I wasn't,
So we go to this big Undergaro.
If you wasn't, you'd eat her ass after she did a handstand on her period. And I understand.
yeah.
Yipes.
We
I don't
go
know
to the
what to say
big
to
Undergaro Maria Menounos bash, and all these people are there. And there's a bash. Michael Strahan was there. Everybody who's anybody was there.
Well, there's a big drop off after that.
Well, Jim showed up, and Corey Feldman was there.
What? That's the homie right there.
Word him up, Doc.
You got a hot record out, too.
Jim showed up wearing those shoes.
So what? No one looked at my feet.
I mean, he's doing him.
No,
Thank you.
What's the matter with those shoes? He's like,
They're
looks like
comfy.
Security guard shoes.
Someone told me
At
they
the
like
Hyatt.
muffins. No, you know what it is, man? I showed up there and I said, Sam was complaining. I said, we were going to bury our son. Why did you care what I had on my feet?
I've been complaining about your fucking shoes all week.
Yeah, I know, because Sam has a foot fetish.
So
he
you
tries to
had
get a hard
Jordans
on looking at
and
my
he had that
toes.
on?
Yeah, I had new Jordans on.
And he had those on.
And he
Yeah,
had
big
those
deal.
on.
And neither one of us got laid. So there you go.
I was there with my wife. I got laid.
No, you didn't.
I don't know if I got laid that
She didn't.
night,
No,
but
she didn't. She told
You're
me.
married?
yeah,
How old are you?
33.
Oh,
He's a sucker.
that's about right.
I would wear WhooKid's shoes though. Those are nice. Like I've never worn a pair of Jordans. Maybe I should go get a nice pair of Jordans. Which ones of the MJ collection are those?
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Hold on a second. I can't be a little urban in my late 40s. Which MJs?
Slam
What are we doing?
Yeah, what are those? Are those the slam dunkers?
Nah, these are the
Those are the,
nylon
Those are
12.
nice. I'd wear
Those are
those.
the
Yeah,
triple. Here's a good name for a sneaker: triple doubles.
I wish I had the Yeezys.
The fuck?
on,
I'm
so-
like a marketing genius.
I don't
over
like the
there.
Yeezys. The Yeezys are ugly. Let me see the Yeezys. They're fucking terrible.
Which
They-
ones aren't
they
going to
look
get me shot? That's my question.
Mine.
Well,
No, people would kill you. Just
No,
'cause
they
it's so
wouldn't. They think
ugly.
you're broke. Black guys see these shoes, they leave you alone because they're like, this guy has no money.
they shoot you because they're putting you out of your misery. You would have a life that you would wear those
Those
shoes.
are some. What the
They're
fuck?
fucking
Those
wicker
are
shoes.
ugly.
They're wicker. They're ugly.
Wicker.
They're
those
ugly.
those are quite honestly
2,500 for these.
They're
the
terrible.
They're
Wait
the
a minute.
hottest shoes in the
Oh
game
yeah,
right now.
I can see how water must beat up on those in the rain.
5,000 for these.
For which ones?
They're like Nerf shoes.
People are so dumb. They're ugly.
People
5,000.
fucking love them.
Who
Love
wears
them.
those? Like,
Everybody wears
The
them.
brothers wear those too.
The brothers, the sisters, the whites, the
rich white
Hispanics.
kids.
2,500
Rich white
for
kids.
shoes.
Yeah, those are very faggy shoes.
Rich white
joke.
kids and rappers.
Hey, look, $12.99. These are the new ones that just came out.
Who the fuck would pay that?
They're ugly.
Look at that. It looks like somebody crushed a fucking guava melon on the street. What an ugly fucking shoe.
Today's the first day in
That
weeks.
made no sense. I'm glad we're on radio. What?
Today's the first day in weeks that WhooKid hasn't worn his.
Look at that thing. It looks like some.
Would a guy in the hood get mad if you stepped on his Yeezys?
Oh, it's on and popping, baby.
Over.
It's over.
If I stepped on Yeezys with my shoes and got mud on his Yeezys.
Oh, it's over.
Look at those fucking stupid,
They're ugly.
wicked, ugly. They're not even functionable.
Exactly. I want to sit in those shoes.
Yeah.
You can get the fake ones too.
I like
for like
those,
50
though.
bucks.
Yeah, I want to get Yazzies.
What are those?
I'd wear fake
those.
Yeezys.
Those are the ones you're just looking at.
I want a pair of fake Yeezys.
Those are wicker too.
Legit.
I want a pair of fake Yeezys.
Legit. I know. Legit.
You got to go through the LC, the legit check.
What's the legit check?
That's when you know where on the shoe it changes. Like the fake ones have certain little things that are always
For
the
my
same.
special, I'm going to wear
So
fake
you-
Yeezys on purpose.
You are?
Yes, I want to wear fake Yeezys.
Well, I'll find out a place to get some fake Yeezys for
Please
you.
tell me. But I have problem is I have, and I'm going to tell all the guys in the shop
No,
this.
don't do this.
What?
Is it the Y?
I have wide feet. I'm going to tell the fellas, listen, guys, gang, I have wide feet and I have orthotics.
You're not going to find fake Yeezys on eBay, D-Bag, because there would be illegal. You wouldn't label them fake Yeezys.
I'm going to go to Harlem and get some fake Yeezys.
I have very narrow and dark
Drugalinis.
feet.
That's what I want to wear. Some Drugalinis.
Oh my God, they only $65.
There you go.
Yeah, they look it.
$68. Yugalinis.
Holy shit, they look
Dr.
like it, too.
Yugalini. Do they look like Yeezys?
Dr. Yugalini.
Yeah, they do.
Okay, I'm going to wear a nice pair of Dr. Yugalinis on my special.
Can we get him a pair of fake Yeezys?
I'm gonna get him some fake
No,
Yeezys.
but I have to try them on.
You're not going to go into a
I
shoe
would get it
store and
for
get
you.
fake
I would get it for you.
Yeezys.
Why?
You wear it
Where
all
will I
They're
get 'em?
fucking bootleg.
Yeah, exactly. They sell them somewhere.
You get them from a guy.
All right, I want a pair of Dr. Yugalinis. I'm going to wear a pair. I don't want real Kanye shoes.
Yogalini.
I want Dr. Yugalinis.
So,
You know, Vinny Boots.
what size
Yeah.
fake Yeezys are you?
I'm going to guess an 8.
I'm going to hook you up, man.
Okay, thank you. I don't
I'll
want the
bring
real
to the
ones.
show, yeah.
No.
If Kanye gave them to me, I would wear them, but I don't want real Yeezys. I don't like them. I want those are nice. The black ones I would wear, but not at that price.
65 big ones. $65.99.
$66. That's a sensible shoe.
Yeah, what's that?
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
Kanye should release.
Are these Kanye designs?
No, well, the
Those
design,
are,
yeah.
I mean, I know Dr. Yugalini obviously cornered the market.
I think that he stole them from
Kanye
Dr. Yugalini. I'm a big Dr. Yugalini guy. Boost 350 running shoes, pirate black with 7 to 10. Dr. Yugalini's wonderful.
I got some Nas slippers that I'm selling on eBay.
No Jordans for you, huh? Just fake Yeezys?
I would wear Jordans are nice, and they've been around for 30 years. So yeah, those I
Well,
would wear.
those have. You got to get Jordan 1s if you want one.
If I like them, Rich Voss will buy them because he thinks they look younger. Like I just like his sneakers.
Right.
I never wanted to wear Jordans. Like people look at me and they think I'm fashionable, but they don't look at my whole outfit.
I see.
I would love to see him wearing the Pharrell ones. They're like 8,000.
The Adidas ones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are those?
I've seen some, but you can get those fake too. I've seen them.
No, there's no
Fuck
fake
do you
ones.
know all this?
Because I like sneakers
Where
too.
did you grow up in Detroit?
He's a fashion
Right in the hood?
fuckhead.
No, I've seen the legit check videos on the Pharrell.
Those are
There's no
sneakers.
white people that can wear that and look cool. I'm
No,
sorry.
those aren't them. The new Pharrell.
Go to
sneakers.
flightclub.com. Go to
Yeah,
Flight
yeah.
Club.
Pharrell sneakers,
Flight Club.
$8,000. What are you doing?
This is where,
Are
if
you
you want to
serious?
get ripped off, you go to this website.
Flight
Why?
Club. Well, they're going to be real. They're going to be legit.
They're all real. But
Where's
they're
the Flight Club song? I mean store.
It's here. It's on.
Broadway.
It's in a village.
Is this Harlem or the Village?
Just type
They have
in
the real.
Pharrell
They have all
in
the real
search.
stuff.
Yeah.
Can you try the shoes on?
Go to search and type Pharrell.
No,
gotta ask
you
you again.
can, but yes, you can
I
try
have
the shoes on.
orthotics. I should go down there and buy a pair of
This
sneaks.
is still a radio show, right?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
What does this sound like?
That's not
People
bad.
listening in their cars.
$200.
You're examining shoes they can't see.
That's right.
No, they're gonna see this.
$800
$8,000.
is
No, those
fine.
aren't
No,
them.
that's
Those
not
aren't them.
They look like a fake Nike.
Where's my Dr. Yugalinis? I want a pair of Dr. Yugalinis.
There it is. It's the human race
Dr.
ones.
Ugalinis.
Not those.
Look at that.
$200. That's a sensible
nice
shoe.
tampon shoe.
That's a nice tampon.
Yes.
Yep.
Come on.
Try my used rags.
$450.
Look at that.
$450. That's a sensible shoe.
That's a shoe I'd wear on P. Diddy's yacht. You know what I mean? On New Year's Eve in St. Bart's.
That's not that bad. I mean, $450 is a lot of money for a shoe, but I mean, I would wear that.
You can handle it.
My agent bought me a pair, by the way, a beautiful. My stupid agent Bob Eatman had a pair of shoes on that were great, and I told him how much I like them. He sent me a pair.
Is he your radio agent?
Yes. It's like $650 shoes. I've never paid that much for a shoe in my
Well,
life.
you must be
Yeah,
doing
man.
well for yourself.
You know what? I think that's what it signified. New
Goddamn
deal coming
right
up,
it does.
Jimbo.
I have my my Jordan top 3s coming in the mail tomorrow.
Oh, snappies.
But I would wear a nice pair. Well, I'm going to go to that place, Flight Club. Is there a line?
No.
Can I go in?
Definitely
Yeah,
not.
you can go in. There's no line.
What? What are you pointing at?
Well, that's my nigga.
Doesn't Kid Rock have some sandals or something I can look at?
Yeah.
Kid Rock actually did come out with some boots, though.
Did he really?
Oh, really?
Carhartt makes them, I think.
Oh, good.
Some cowboy shit.
Some stomping boots.
I'm wearing Lemmy Uggs.
We should take a break. WhooKid, you got to go interview Bill Bellamy, right?
Yeah, whatever.
Bill. I actually know Billy.
Do you?
We did the young comedian special together back in the early 50s.
Is that Bill?
Was it?
No, I think it was just video guy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't.
He's a
Bill
good
doesn't
guy,
remember
Billy.
me. I don't think he remembers me. But we did. I told the story before. The worst show of my life was when Bill Bellamy was hosting, and it was in a black club called Club 88 in East Orange. Bob
Why would
Levy
you go in
headlined.
there?
Well, this is in 1993. When did Rodney King get beaten up?
Why
It was right
the
after
fuck
that.
would you go in there?
I was doing a gig. And Bob Levy was killing. I mean, I bombed horribly. Levy was killing.
Of course.
I was doing so badly.
After Rodney King beating.
It wasn't that long after. Yeah. When was it? 91? Yeah, it was probably like not long after, so there was still racial tension. And then Bob's asked the guy what he did for a living, and the guy's like, "I'm a cop." And Bob's like, "Why don't you take a club and beat yourself?" And it iced the room. I mean,
That didn't work?
It was right. It was right after that. It was
So
just,
what?
Well, I'm just telling you. It was he was killing up until then.
He iced the
That's where they
room.
draw the line?
Well, not
That's
25 years
fair.
ago.
You can hear DJ WhooKid every Saturday at
Lord.
at noon?
Yeah, whenever
You get there.
No.
Every Saturday, for most of Saturday, over on Shade 45.
12 to 6, yeah.
12 to 6, you get to hear interviews and some of the newest hip-hop hits, as it were.
Very Caucasian.
Also, if you want to hear a podcast all
How
about
about some joints, man?
Yeah. Nick
shit.
DiPaolo is playing all the hip-hop joints on his
I call
podcast.
my bits joints now on my CDs.
I got to get Nick on the show, man.
The Nick DiPaolo podcast is on iTunes and it's at connectpal.com/Nick. And nickdipalo.com is his website. And Jim, you're going to be
In Hartford this Friday, Saturday.
You bought a house?
I did, yeah. I'm moving up to Connecticut. I'm quitting comedy and getting into insurance. I'm like, why not? I'm a Whalers fan. I like insurance. And then I got Doylestown next week, and then and then I got my thing here in New York, and I have one more gig coming up, which I'll announce. Then the tour is done New Year's Eve.
It's exciting.
Yeah. And I'm happy to be done with the material, and I feel good.
It's like I just put an hour away and started literally last night on new shit.
Sure.
It was like taking a nice dump. It felt so good last night to have something else coming out of my mouth. Like brand new. Some of it worked, some of it didn't, but still.
Well, you don't like to do a lot of gigs after you film something because once you do that, then you start tagging your jokes that you can't use anymore.
Yes.
So I have one gig after I'm shooting the 17th, and I have New Year's Eve, and then I'm done with the tour. So I feel great to be ending it right there.
Amazing.
Perfect timing.
I got a yoga DVD coming out too on Meryl Streep, so if you want to shot that out.
A Meryl Streep yoga DVD?
You can download it. It's free.
Oh, okay, wow. I can't wait to see it.
pretty cool.
I can't wait to see it.
Oh, one of those.
I got a
nice.
special too.
What's your special?
It's called Inflammatory. And it might be on CISO. We don't know yet.
Oh, CISO's great, man.
I know.
I saw one of your...
I'll have to tell you why after the show.
I was watching some of Nick's stuff, the old young comedian special. I was a fan of Nick. Like literally, me and my buddy Kenny Hines were watching a comedy. I don't even know if I had started yet or I just started. It was your young comedians. Fucking.
They still
so
show it
funny,
on
man.
planes.
It's so funny.
They show it on the airplanes.
What
like
year was
a couple
that?
years ago.
92?
92 or
I was in comedy.
93.
I was 9. It was in comedy.
Amazing.
I didn't want to bring that up.
All right, we'll be right back.
Yeah, we'll be back, and we'll explain what's going on the channel. We said we were
Yes,
gonna do that before, we
but
didn't
with
get
me
to
and
it,
Nick are
but-
going to kiss a little bit first.
Okay, sounds good.
Damn.
Welcome back. It's Jim
10:30
Norton and
already?
Sam Roberts. Yeah.
Time flies. Jesus Christ.
When you're having fun.
Yeah, and here too.
Okay. I do want to
Here
mention.
on Faction Talk.
Well, real quick. Nick DiPaolo's web store. A lot of these Cyber Monday deals, they're over already.
I know.
Not at
me.
nickdip.com/store.
Oh, it's a holiday. Hold on.
That's great.
What's that got to do with your sex life?
If you go to nickdip.com/store and you put in the code Cyber Monday, all of Nick DiPaolo's CDs are $5 and DVDs are $8, and that's till Sunday at midnight. The code is Cyber Monday. It's very exciting.
Thank you, Sam.
Yeah, of course. So yeah, Nick DiPaolo, I don't know if you heard, but
what happened?
Our channel's changing. I didn't. We knew, Jim and I knew something was happening.
We talked to Scott.
Yeah.
We'll tell him what happened. We talked to Scott.
Scott who?
Greenstein, the boss.
Yeah. I thought it was Rick. No wonder why I can't get anywhere.
Someone lied. It's not in charge.
Put me in contact with Rick.
Yeah,
Rick Greenstein.
Yeah, he's not even working.
That was my agent that told me.
Rick.
How's that for agent rep?
We were talking to him a while ago, and he asked about the. He said they were thinking of the channel name, and what did we think about changing it?
How about Faction?
Well, Faction 1 Faction's already. Faction
I just
Talk.
made that up. Seriously.
Faction's actually the name of the channel. It's a channel, and I said, how about? Or Sam said, how about Faction Talk? And he goes, you think we should change the channel name? We said, yeah, why not? So that's why they changed it.
So that's what it is, huh?
Yeah. So
Faction Talk.
Faction Talk is not now. Now I think
going to be.
I didn't know it was official until yesterday, but
he took our suggestion. I mean, again, he asked us what we thought. We just said we'll change it.
As of January, you know Jason Ellis?
Is that a hybrid of fact and fiction?
No.
I don't know where they got the name. It's already called Faction. That's a good point. Yeah. I don't know. I like hybrids, believe me. But I don't know exactly.
Faction. What's the definition of I know, I mean.
It's a small organized dissenting group within a larger one.
Okay,
that makes sense. So we're like the
so
fucking.
You're like ISIS?
No, yeah, we're like the ISIS of Sirius XM.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
that'll get you places. What are you gonna do? Plow into people in your XM van?
That's right.
Come out with a knife.
We're fighting for jihad. Laughter.
Oh no, that's a terrible tagline.
And then you do the zip. Hold on, Faction. Little zipper.
That's friction.
Fighting for jihad.
So as of
Faction Talk,
as of January, will be Faction Talk, and
that's pretty good.
Jason Ellis will be on. We're happy Jason Ellis is coming over.
Jason Ellis, a guy, an LA guy. Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And he'll be on right after us every day. So
11 to 2.
He's moving over here. Right now he's on Faction doing his thing. But it's a music channel, Faction. Yeah. And so I know he's wanted to get on a talk channel for a long time. But there haven't been a lot of great talk channels here or whatever. We wanted to build one. And so Ellis is coming over here in January, and his show will be on right after ours. And then Ellis was talking about it yesterday. They're trying to get Rude Jude to come over here as well. I don't know if you guys. I've had Jude on my show a couple times. We had Jude on in L.A. Yeah, so you guys should know.
And we did his show.
Who Jude is, and we did his show.
How about Nick the Prick? Where do I fit in?
We got specials for you.
Yeah.
But so that's what the plan is right now. It'll in January. It's not really going to affect us or this show.
Not at all.
We won't have the immediate replay, which is fine. You'll be able to get the show on demand, and we should still have the 9 p.m. replay. I think.
I hope so.
We should.
We should, right?
Absolutely. But we'll still be on at the same time as of now.
You still on 203?
203, 103. I don't know.
206 and 103.
Yeah, we don't know.
I think that right now, yes. 100 in January, yes.
That all stays the same.
Faction Talk will be XM 103 Series 206.
But it's going to change at one point.
Hopefully, that's the next big hurl for us.
Yeah.
We like the name of the channel, the way and where it's going.
Yeah.
But the next big hurdle for us, because I listened to Jason Ellis' show yesterday as he was explaining what was going on, and to listen to him and his crew, just wait until they're a part of the nightmare that is trying to promote what channel your show is on. Wait. But what do I have? I got Sirius XM. So is it XM 20 or Sirius 1? It's a nightmare.
I swear to God, I thought XM went away a few years ago.
Right.
I thought it was just Sirius.
Yeah.
And then somebody said, "What? You don't even know your own?" But I go, first of all, what do you mean? I pop into these shows once in a while. But it's still Sirius /XM
because but it's Sirius XM is for every channel except ours. It's one thing, right? So even if you don't even need to know, even if you thought XM went away, it doesn't matter. If you're actually listening to XM 103,
right.
But it's Sirius 103, who gives a fuck? As long as it's the same channel number, you don't need to know. Right. But we're the only channel left, I think, that's XM 103, Sirius 206. So like when you're pitching the show to somebody, it's like, okay, turn to channel 103. Are we on that channel? No, you're not on. Okay, turn to 206. Oh, I don't have you on 206. Okay, then call and have our channel added, and it'll be 206. And it's like,
God, help us.
Who on earth would do that much work for content?
You remember Mark Parento, Jimmy?
Remember him? I used to fucking file trade with him.
Well, he's late. He's gone, right? He's gone. Nothing we could do. Yeah, he's gone.
Yeah, couldn't be helped.
And there's nothing we could do.
But I remember him sending me. He sent me shit about satellite radio. No, actually, he was in New York. He gave it to me. Folder before it was anything. He goes, yeah, they're going to try this satellite thing. And there was an XM folder and a Sirius. And
then
explain the difference.
And then he had another folder that he didn't show anybody.
Yeah, it was a kid chained to a radiator in his basement somewhere in Queens. But yeah, so it's unbunbelievable what it's turned into.
There's two competing companies, and now it's like we're trying to.
You melded as one now?
We totally are.
So that's a faction? Does that still fall under the definition of faction?
Well, there's two different. You know what it was? It was like originally to get Opie and Anthony on Sirius, you had to pay extra. To get Stern on XM, you had to pay extra.
Oh, it's a little marketing device.
Another platform.
Yeah.
So I wanted to just be on a channel across the board. Hopefully we're moving. The Sirius's technology is a little different. XM had better technology.
Yes.
So that's one of the problems.
It's not all the same?
No.
No. And that was one of the problems with the channel numbers. There was something about that. I forget
it's all
why.
satellite. How did one have better
Well, you see, Nick,
equipment?
There's a difference in the chipsets.
What's that?
Oh, shit. I know I shouldn't ask Sam.
Yeah, old Details Roberts over here.
Chipset.
What's that?
Okay. Sounds like fucking
two different chipsets.
Yeah, what's
Kanye's
that?
latest jacket line.
Sounds like a place for laughter.
Chipset.
I thought it was all a satellite up in the air and it beamed down to.
As far as the equipment they have here, probably the receivers are just different. They fucking Sirius a pain in the ass.
So, but.
And who had the better equipment at one time?
XM did, but Sirius had
at the very beginning. Yeah,
Sirius had very good content.
Right.
And they've been, you know what, man? They were almost. Literally, the company almost went under at one point a few years ago when the market crashed.
Yeah, I remember that.
And
I remember reading the stock was worth nothing.
It was worth a nickel.
That's right, literally.
And I wish I would have bought that.
Of course, I didn't jump in.
I jumped in at 15 cents.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You're a fucking little rich prick, as it is.
No, I did. I believe
yeah,
me. I wish I would have bought more. I only spent. I didn't spend that much on it.
It closed at an all-time high yesterday.
461.
Yeah.
I paid.
I'm going to jump in now.
Now's the time.
That's how I do it.
All-time high, baby. Jump on.
I bought one share. I bought one share.
So you jumped in at 15 cents at one share?
I got a tip for you guys.
I bought 4.
What's the tip?
A thing called AT&T. I picked up some of that.
Yeah.
Ma Bell.
And I had some stock on AT&T and that.
But we're excited. Or at least I'm excited that Alice
of course
is coming
you're excited.
over.
Our suggestion was it's weird when you pitch something and it gets taken.
Yeah.
Well,
weird.
that means you guys have juice is what it means.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
He wasn't sure what he was going to do. He's like, should we leave it? We probably just change it because we're moving forward.
Right. Right.
Good
exactly.
for you.
Exactly. So it's good. Speaking of Chip, by the way.
What's that?
Yeah. I don't know if
Travis's head. What?
Nothing. Just I don't even have to look up anymore.
I don't know if you've heard of we've had a commercial, Nick. You know Chip Chipperson?
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought so. I thought you might have been aware of him.
Yeah. Somebody's alter ego or something.
Somebody's true self is what it is.
Well, there's we stumbled upon a commercial for a new Christmas toy called Chip the Robot Dog.
Oh boy!
And we watched the commercial on the air, and that commercial has since been remixed. Do you want to hear the new Chip commercial?
I do. There was a video going to come out, but the guy was probably busy.
Well, we will have video, and we'll when we have a video that is our final video. A lot of fans have made their own videos, and we love those. We're retweeting all of them. But when we have an official representative, we'll tweet it out on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat at Jim and Sam Show.
And there should be a way you know that it's the official one. Like if we say, hey, the official video's out, you'll know that means it's real.
Yeah, we're not going to do that.
Why?
That sounds like a kid being burned with cigarettes.
Let me hear it. Yeah, it does sound like that.
I hear that.
And thanks to this nice tent in my pants.
What a sick fuck. Oh, my God.
So, should we debut the remix
Sure,
now?
Why not? Absolutely. I have not heard this. Who did the remix?
We did it here in the studio.
Oh.
Troy Kwan and the gentleman surrounding.
Right.
That's right.
Go on now.
For ages, the dog has been man's best friend.
I like it already.
We want to introduce you to man's new best friend. Meet Chip.
Fuck yeah!
Chip is a robotic dog that's much more than just a cool gadget. Chip is an interactive pet that's there to greet you at the door.
What's up?
With a smart band, Chip recognizes who his owner
Fuck
is.
yeah, I know you.
Hey, have you seen my other slipper?
That's my food, bitch.
Have you seen my other slipper?
Yeah, it's in your wife's coda.
And shows affection to them when near. Chip is obedient and can follow commands.
Look, I'm gonna tinkle all over your fucking feet.
But he also learns new things, so you can teach him tricks.
I know tricks.
And the smarter Chip becomes, the more badges he earns.
Give me a badge.
When you like what you see, just press the like button on the band.
Give me a fucking badge, you bitch.
Which can encourage him to behave. Or be a little mischievous.
Fuck yeah, I'm knocking a blocks over.
Choices change Chip's behavior.
Get a 9/11 those blocks.
And shapes his personality.
I can be humorous. I can be sexy. I can be handsome.
So that no two Chips
What's that?
are ever alike.
That's right, we're all different. Like a bunch of snowflakes, but with humor.
Chip is a connected experience. He has a translator.
Meow.
What is it, Chip? So you can understand his thoughts.
Touch my pecker.
He comes with his own smart ball, so you can play fetch.
Take the ball, but I'll hide it. Now you go fucking look for him. Busy.
And stay active together. He also has sensors, so he can maneuver around obstacles with ease.
Fuck yeah.
And with the mobile app, you can feed Chip.
I'm hungry.
Which shows you care.
Get the mobile app.
And that's important.
Where's my fucking dinner?
Because when you're in need, no matter it big or small, he's there for you.
I'm always there, sweetie.
With his beacon sense technology, Chip is fully aware of his surroundings.
I always know what's going on.
Seriously, no one's seen it?
That lady's coda.
This is like the 5th time.
He even knows how to return to his bed when it's time for a charge.
Put that little charge thing right in my butthole. Charge up the Chipper for laughter.
So he never runs out of energy. Chip is a smart device.
Yep, damn Skippy.
Chip is a robot.
Chip is a humorist.
Chip is a dog.
Chip is a lover.
But most importantly, Chip is...
Fuck yeah.
a friend.
Yeah, I'm your friend.
The best kind.
Hilarious. Should be longer.
What's wrong? You don't like getting subjected to Chip for that long?
How long was that?
It was like 4 minutes. I timed it.
How long was it, Travis?
2.5 minutes.
Yeah, it should be probably...
That's how long the commercial is.
I understand, but it probably should be about 45 seconds, but I do like it. It's just a little long.
It is a little long.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the purpose of replay, we can probably narrow it down a little bit, but yeah, they just did the entire commercial.
Maybe a minute. Maybe a minute would be okay.
Yeah.
A minute. Right, Travis? A minute?
I mean, when watching it with video, like that the fans have done, I can sit through 2.5 minutes.
Oh, making video is different though. The video, like, because you're watching just a commercial.
Give me a fucking badge.
Yeah, give me a fucking badge. Feed the Chipper.
Give me a fucking badge, you fucking bitch.
Yeah, I did not enough.
He's abrasive.
No, I like doing these. I want to know what the fucking. I really want to do some more of these, like to talk to somebody, like these little weird commercials and stuff. I just gotta know what the legal issue is with like using them for real. Like, is it fair use if you're doing something different with it?
No. You'd have to, the parody is fair use, but you'd have to film an original. Like, you can't just take the footage and parody it. Like, you would have to actually.
I don't know about that. Look at those Star Wars reviews. He's using the real footage and he's talking over what's his name? Red something?
The guy who does
the really funny.
Yeah, and there's that like honest reviews.
Now, are they? That's true. Even if they are just reviewing the trailer, that's the commercial, which is what we're talking
the trailer
about.
with you talking over it.
Yeah.
But are you allowed to do that?
Well, yeah. I mean, these people have millions of views.
Now, let me ask you this: have you reached out to a lawyer or mainly just Travis?
Well, first of all, Travis looks and sounds like an attorney.
Okay, that still doesn't really cut the mustard.
I should ask my attorney. I do have a lawyer who specializes in stuff like this, entertainment.
But see, that would be better than...
He's a lot of money.
Is he?
Oh, yeah.
Just for one question?
I could probably ask him over lunch. We still have lunch once in a while.
Yeah, he doesn't charge you for lunch?
No, he always pays. I want to pay sometimes. He's a good
but
guy.
I mean, he doesn't, like, if you start asking him, like, advice at lunch, he's not going to charge you for an hour?
No, he's a good guy.
Okay.
He knows I fish around for little legal questions.
You do?
Yeah.
Hey, let's go get something to eat. By the way.
Yeah, by the way, let's talk tort reform.
Yeah, tort reform.
How do you spell WhooKid?
WHOO.
No, stop with it. I'm talking to him. I'm talking to the white kid who grew up in the hood with the Jufro.
He was right. WHOOKID. WhooKid.
WhooKid?
Yeah.
WHOO?
KID, yeah.
One word?
Yeah, one word.
Really?
Yeah.
When they say the police go point him out and he goes, it was that man. I go, who, kid? Wasn't me. I didn't do nothing.
That's 2 words. Look.
Well, I guess it could. Yeah, well, I don't think it matters. The Twitter's one word. That's why I said one word. I don't know if anybody's going to be grammar correcting you on the proper spelling.
You'd be surprised.
Where did cheese go? I don't know.
Is this him?
That was WhooKid's music.
Where'd the cheese go?
One. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I don't know.
Where did cheese go? I don't know.
It's a big hit.
That's a great fucking ad for Vermont sharp cheddar.
It's going to be in your head all day.
I don't know. Where did cheese go? I don't know.
You know the YouTuber that put up that Trump's son might have autism apologized and took his video down. Remember we watched the Barron
Well, he was
Trump
threatened with a lawsuit.
Right.
Yeah, Trump don't play game.
Right. Did you see the video or did you hear about it at all?
I heard about it. I didn't see it.
Yeah, they were basically, we watched it yesterday. They showed all these symptoms that Barron Trump was displaying in terms of being antisocial and stuff and saying he's probably has autism. He's probably on the spectrum.
But what would you sue for if it's just speculation?
That's right. I mean, they couldn't win a lawsuit, but he probably just didn't want to deal with it. But the YouTuber deleted the video entirely now, and he took it down and offered an apology. You want to hear the apology?
Sure.
Since we played the
absolutely.
played the video yesterday.
Yeah, no. Fair is fair.
I like that. For those of you that just listen, Jim has to look around the room when he makes one of those fair is fair. Like, am I right, guys? Huh? Am I right?
Support. It's my apology to Melania and Baron Trump.
It's Melania.
Shut
and
up! Don't correct people. It's not nice.
Okay.
I got a boner.
Why do you have a boner?
Hit play.
Why do you have a boner?
I'll tell you later. When you're snuggling with it. Just in your butt cheeks.
Hit play, D-bag. I should have let you.
Guys are gross.
Oh, there's text. I suggested Barron Trump might suffer from autism. This is, in fact, 100% false, he said. So he claims.
Mm-hmm. Saying someone might suffer is fair. It was incredibly irresponsible of me to diagnose Barron using a selection of misleading videos.
Ooh.
Wow, why? Oh, many of the videos I showed Barron behaving like any normal kid would at 3 a.m. I falsely correlated him trying to stay awake and occasionally doing quirky things with him suffering from autism. This was incredibly foolish. Pause this real quick. This to me sounds...
Yeah, he's backpedaling.
No, but to me this sounds like something that was come up with by a lawyer.
Yes, exactly. That's
who
what I
said,
mean.
this is what you're going to put out.
That's right.
You're going to say you're sorry.
He got scared by the Trump lawyers.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
By backpedal.
Or we are going to sue you, blah, 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 blah. And the bottom line is, if they sue you and you're uninsured, you still have to pay to defend yourself.
Sure.
And they file motion after motion. And if Donald Trump or his wife runs up $260,000 in legal fees, nothing.
They don't care.
They don't care.
Isn't that great?
But they'll make you go to court.
The first lady is threatening lawsuits against YouTubers.
It's really fucking... I mean, again, when it's a kid, though,
no.
I know that you shouldn't, but when it's like,
never would happen with
You're probably right.
Yeah,
it's
really?
It's
make fun of Malia, say she's fucking retarded, it wouldn't happen. Shut up!
No, but
shut up.
Michelle Obama wouldn't sue you for that.
Michelle Obama's not suing you for that.
No, she wouldn't. She wouldn't sue you. She'd send somebody from George Soros' group over to your house to fucking slap you.
This is not a smart move to sue for this, though. It's just silly.
Right, but that's why everything has been kept on the QT, you know what I mean? Like, nobody said anything.
Do we even know that they threatened to sue? Melania did?
Say that, she did.
Yeah.
Well, that's silly.
Yeah, I mean, it's a minute and a half. Let's see the rest of it. I falsely correlated. Okay, we said that. Good music.
Yeah, he's like all sad.
My video was originally intended as an anti-bullying video. I myself suffer from autism and wanted to educate people. Unfortunately, I completely misdiagnosed the person. Ended up making a video that was false, defamatory, and malicious. Oh, God.
I want to know how this guy voted that made it and shit. I want to know more about him.
I retract every single statement I made in that horrendous video and want to sincerely apologize to the Trump family, especially to Melania and Barron Trump. I can understand if you might not want to accept my apology, but please know I didn't mean to hurt anyone with my video.
Yeah, his lawyer was right next to him.
Oh, yeah.
Had him in a headlock.
Keep typing. Keep typing, video boy.
Let's see.
Is it WhooKid?
I wish your family nothing but good luck, safety, and love, and you prepare to become the first family of the United States. This might just be him like over-explaining because he's autistic. I don't know.
No, there's somebody over his shoulder.
Oh, that's right. This kid's autistic.
I think there's somebody over his shoulder. I think that there's somebody
really grovel. If he would have just said, "Look, I'm not a doctor. I misdiagnosed some stuff. Apparently, my apologies. That wouldn't be bad." That was extremely groveling and unnecessary.
He probably did exactly what they told him to, and then some, because he was so scared and autistic-y. You know what I mean?
Autistic-y?
I think that's the term.
I don't know. I don't even know if that was an actionable thing he made. He was showing.
I don't think it was. He speculated based on news footage.
You're allowed to speculate on a kid being autistic,
especially when it's the.
Yeah, I'd like to know. Is that who's this?
That would be Riff Raff.
Is that the guy who fucking made the prognosis?
No, that's Jim's face on Riff Raff's body.
My body too, with a lot of tattoos put on it.
Wow, Riff Raff.
Riff Raff.
He popular?
Yeah.
Apparently,
he's the fucking man.
At the tattoo shop on fucking Jerkoff Avenue. The fuck's he wearing? Fucking homeless mink stole. I want to sue that guy. Sue who? Sue everybody.
I wish there were more people like Nick DiPaolo who just say, "Yeah, from Jerkoff Avenue." It's the best.
Oh, he's all right.
Yeah, you can't judge a book by its cover. No, I know nothing about this guy. He's really unique.
What do you think of the jagged edge diamond teeth?
He has a BET tattoo.
He's also got an MTV tattoo on his neck.
He's got a BET. He does got a. No, I think it's an Entertainment Tonight tattoo.
No, yeah. He's got a BET on his chest. He's got MTV on his neck.
All right.
He's got Bart Simpson too.
Right.
Are those his real choppers or just Yeah,
I think those are God given.
Like he's ate Yeezys.
I think those are God given.
He's got to be a bitch after he's a couple of Reese's.
Don't they look like he ate a pair of Yeezys?
What does that even mean?
Because the same texture. My joke didn't get a laugh the first time, so I repeated it in this voice.
It's not the same texture.
And yet
sure it is.
And he's all yoked up now.
That'd be a good joke for me to open with.
Okay.
Yo, y'all seen Yeezys? Motherfuckers look like Riff Raff's teeth and shit in it.
It doesn't look anything like Riff Raff's teeth.
Yeah, it does.
Self-involved much? What a generation of fucking jerk-offs.
You think so?
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
Damn.
Jesus Christ. Okay, maybe I'll reassess.
He got some tootsies on his face. Yo, man, y'all seen the new Yeezys? They look like Riff Raff's teeth and shiznit. I should open with that. The place is going to go
really
nuts.
Good. Especially when you got your fake Yeezys on.
Yo, Dr. Ugolini called.
The guy in fucking the Bond movie had the fucking grill work before
Jaws.
anybody. Yeah.
He does. He has Jaws teeth.
He had the fucking grill work.
Yeah,
7'8" white guy.
Yeah.
Oh, that was Richard Keel.
That's right.
He was in
he killed
Longest
over
Yard.
about a year ago.
Yeah,
Didn't he?
Longest Yard.
Yeah.
I think I broke his fucking neck.
Yeah.
And you
He
can
had
count
grill
on
work.
me waiting for you in the parking lot.
What's that from?
That's from 3 o'clock high, right?
No, it's not from 3 o'clock high.
That's from Breakfast at Tiffany's. Breakfast?
Let's go
Can I
to
get
the
another
tech
cup of
box.
stupid?
Where's that from?
Happy Gilmore.
Duh.
Oh, I never saw that.
That's his best role.
That's
Yeah, it
from
was out in the last
Chuck
20
and Larry.
Chuck and Larry.
The theme song of that was cool. That song.
What?
Don't let me forget that I danced.
You're fucking nuts.
He's singing this. You know, we went to LA a couple weeks ago.
Did we?
To do like promo and stuff and to do the shows out there. The entire time we're out there, driving around in the hotel elevator.
It's been in my head for months.
Everywhere we went. He's singing Don't Let Me Forget That I Danced.
Don't let me forget that I danced.
That's the beginning, middle, and end of the song, and he made it up.
What is that from?
No, nothing.
You just made it up?
Yes. It's not from anything.
It's even more offensive.
Yeah.
I mean, to the point, and it's so contagious that I think I told you already. The other day, I was like out with my wife, like shopping or doing something.
Yeah.
And she goes,
It's so contagious.
She goes,
yeah, if you spent the fucking 2 days in a hotel room with a guy.
That's what it was. She heard it in L.A. She was out there. And she goes, Sam, there was something I wanted to remember. And I was like, what? And she was like, that I danced.
Good.
It's like, no, Jess.
I know.
No.
And I'm not even trying to show the dance move with it. It's like it's because it's a song of rebellion.
It is?
Yeah, I can tell.
It's a song of anger and rebellion.
Well, I heard there was a remix.
No, it's just...
Well, what's the dance move that we go
No,
along
because
with?
you're going to start doing it.
You're right. You're right. Just show Nick. I won't look. Just so Nick.
All right. It just happens. It's anger driven. It's like this. It goes like,
I'm already embarrassed for you.
No,
I'm cringing already. Like I got douche chills already.
Why douche chills? It's good.
Because Jim's got his sweatshirt. You're gonna put this on Snapchat or something?
No, don't do that.
Okay.
All the kids will be doing it.
It'll be on social media, Snapchat and Instagram, and we'll put a Twitter video up too. Jim is like prepping his arms.
No, it's really simple.
Oh, he's got to shut up. I can't do this. I can't do it.
What?
Fuck you. I'm so.
It's not a real dance.
Douche chilled out right now.
Why would you be douche chilled? It's a cool thing.
I'm literally getting chills up my arm. Like it's like I'm getting jitters.
It's only. I guarantee it's gonna be disappointing. It's one thing. It's like this. Don't let me forget that I danced.
Oh, that was fucking.
Fuck you.
I just had a little poop come out of my pants.
You did, right?
Oh, it was douchey.
No. It's like this. I'll do it into the camera. Don't let me. Wait, hold on. You ready? Don't let me forget that I danced.
Oh, my God.
Wait, you don't like it?
I want to see you do that in the shower and slip. Crack your fucking head wide open.
So fucking bad.
You don't like it?
No, I can't. I'm not even sitting down
I'm
anymore.
going to steal it from my next show.
Yeah, man. It's just what you do is you're walking up to someone.
No, don't do it
No, you
again.
do it when you're walking up to someone.
No.
Say it like this. You're walking. Don't let me forget that I danced.
What he does is he takes when he gets aggressive, he takes a step forward and he points his fingers straight out and he jabs them forward.
And my leg. Did you see the leg?
Yeah, I saw it.
You didn't see the leg?
You know what's really like disturbing about this?
Yeah.
Is
good.
that Jim?
You don't like it because it's good.
Jim texted me a week ago.
Yeah.
And he goes, I don't know if you're going to like the new aggressive remix of Don't Let Me Forget That I Danced. He sits in his apartment and he acts this stuff out.
No, here's how it comes.
Himself.
No, here's how it comes. It's not even acting it out. I literally just looked in a mirror one day and went, don't let me forget that I danced.
Oh, fuck you.
And I'm
he
like, that's a
lifted
hit.
his knee up in the
That's
air.
a hit.
Who are you talking to when you're saying, don't let me forget?
Alone. You don't understand.
No, but in the lyric, you're saying, don't let me forget.
Right.
Whoever would let me forget.
Is that like your wife and you have Alzheimer's or something?
No, there's no one in particular. It's
No?
just if people if I forget that I danced, it's kind of on them.
What are you, the white Kanye? Stop
Can't
with this
help it, I'm
horseshit.
good.
I'm getting exhausted listening to it.
Wait till I put on my Dr. Ugolini's and do my Don't Let Me Forget That I Danced Song of Rebellion. It's a song of rebellion.
Here's what you do. You go to nickdip.com/store and you put in the code Cyber Monday. You can get $5 CDs and $8 DVDs only until Sunday. So take advantage of that. You can also get Nick DiPaolo's show, the Nick DiPaolo podcast, at connectpal.com/Nick.
Yes.
And he will be in Newtown, Pennsylvania.
Newtown, Pennsylvania.
On December 8th.
Huh?
Okay.
Have you been there? I don't know.
No, it's probably good though.
Yeah, hopefully.
And then Uncle Vinny's
Sorry, I'm
on
talking on
December
my own
17th. Yeah,
Sorry, Sam.
It's all right.
Fucking babbling over.
It doesn't hurt me.
No, I know. It fucks me. That's why I'm where I'm at.
But get the podcast. It's great. Thank you for hanging out today, Nick.
Yeah,
It was
really
fun.
funny, fellas.
It was really fun.
Seriously.
Yeah, it's fun.
No, you guys, good show.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
And Jim, you will be in Hartford this weekend.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be up there doing my show. And
Stop doing that.
What are you doing in Hartford, Jimmy? What?
I'm doing the improv or the improv of the comedy. What's it called? The
one of the two.
Yeah,
the Funny Bone or improv.
Funny Bone.
Can I just tell you real quick?
Yeah.
I did that a few years ago when it first opened up, and I'm like, this is perfect. It's like an hour drive for me. I'm like, it's beautiful Roman shit. And then I went to then I was supposed to do something down in the improv in like Orlando. I didn't know it was the same owners. First time in my career I had to cancel like 5 days from the gig. And they get pissed at me. I didn't know, and I'm like fucking shoot my mouth off with them or whatever. And then so they wouldn't let me do the fucking Hartford room.
Oh no!
I was bragging about how much I like that Hartford room. And they're like, "Fuck him, he's not." And then they actually Then they said you can't come back, but the money was like fucking insulting.
Are you going to do Hartford or no? You should do Hartford. You destroy up there.
I did. I love that room, but I'm just saying, come on, you got to give me a certain price. You got to meet for Christ's sake. You know what I mean? I'm on basic cable for 30 years.
And we'll be back tomorrow. Wait till you hear this. Tomorrow we've got Negan from Walking Dead coming in. Which is Jeffrey Dean Morgan, right?
Jeffrey Dean Morgan. JDM.
And special guest, he's going to be co-hosting
Rudy Giuliani.
That's right. Greatness.
What was that?
Rudy when he was doing that.
That's why I brought it up. I know you ate
it. Second half of the show tomorrow is going to be guest co-hosted
Mickey Dolenz.
Second half?
The second half. He's not doing the whole show.
All right, fair enough.
He's coming in around 8:30.
Sam Donaldson.
Gary Busey. His guest co-hosting.
I had a relationship with him.
Did you?
Yeah. You need the fucking roast? Larry the cable guy roast. He wanted to try to beat me up while I was roasting.
They didn't like it?
He fucking starts to get up in the middle of my roast. Was it Larry the cable guy? I go, sit down, you fucking retard.
It was Foxworthy.
What?
Foxworthy, right?
I don't think so. I think it was Larry the cable guy.
I thought it was Foxworthy at the Comedy Central roast. They roasted comedy.
It was a Comedy Central roast.
And who else was there? Liz Hurley was there. Didn't Don Gavin come out and play as priest?
That was a different one.
Oh, different roast.
Yeah,
okay.
I think this is Larry the cable guy. But
I'm gonna watch that tonight.
Yeah, he started to come out.
I'm gonna ask him about it.
And I knew it. I knew it because he seemed like that. And I made a joke about his brain injury. I go, how long does it take for a brainstem to fucking heal? Because and all of a sudden he starts to get up, and Larry had to stop him. And I go, sit down, you fucking retard. And I actually like Busey. I mean, he's a fucking hilarious guy.
Yeah.
And he goes, after the roast, he goes, I played football in college. And I go, yeah, so did I.
You almost
Still wanted to beat me up.
A fight with Gary
and
Busey.
I love the fucking guy.
Yeah.
Anyhow, sorry to fucking hug you.
We'll have him here tomorrow. Thanks again, Nick.
Thanks, fellas.
And just keep in mind, folks, remind each other.
Remind each other what?
That you danced.